What is good? Welcome back to another live stream. Nationers. I feel like I'm slightly out of focus. Still. I don't fully know. Feel like I am. But I also feel like we're doing well. Nationers, great to see you guys back here for another live stream. I hope that you guys are doing well and having a great Thursday. It feels weird because I know for the most part of the back half of the year, like every Thursday would be like somewhat of a football game. Like there's somewhat of a routine. Now that it's the playoffs, now that we're only a week and a half from the Super Bowl on February 9th, where I'm going to be invested into it, my routine is a little messed up. But nonetheless, Nationers, great to see you guys back. It is 6:07 p.m. on January 30th, 2025. I hope that you guys are having a great day. I don't feel like I'm still in focus. Hold on. I feel like that's in focus, but I don't know. And also, Copo, you're going to be watching the Puppy Bowl instead. But Nationers, great to see you guys here. As you guys may have known, I did get a third monitor. I actually have it right here, so it's slightly out of frame. But I do have it. I can actually have Twitch up. I have Discord up. I got TikTok up. I got everything up, Nationers. And let me tell you, I am so happy. I'm so happy to have it, by the way. So I got the monitor set up here, Nationers. The box is back there over my right shoulder here. And Nationers, I am so happy to have it. I had to move the camera a little bit, so it still sits like right above. You guys might be able to see. Oh yeah, you guys can see right there like a little fuzz. Honestly, not the worst thing. I'm not gonna be picky. Nationers, welcome back into a live stream. I hope that you guys are doing well on this fine Thursday. It feels weird having a monitor all the way off to my left. Love this. By the way, the chat is like so long right here. Like I see so many of your guys' chats. The last chat that I see is from Junior. It says 3 minutes remaining. That is the last chat. That's technically I have also mine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I counted every individual line. So about 30 lines of chat, which is insane. So hopefully if I miss anything, we at least have a little bit more time to get back into it. Nation, I do want to welcome you guys back up into another live stream. Let me know in chat how you guys are doing today. Great to see you guys here. We also got Pork. By the way, congratulations on getting that first viewer again, snagging it from Junior. Great to see you in here, Pork. I hope that you're doing well. C-Matter, welcome back. Also great to hear that you are doing well. By the way, Junior, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer, by the way.
To the citizens of Little Tokyo, effective immediately, I am declaring a state of emergency.
Oh, goody.
Because someone left exactly one block of dirt in the middle of Main Street, and now it's everyone's problem. Was it an accident? A statement? A test of our patience?
My goodness.
We may never know.
No,
but until
bad.
this mystery is solved, I urge all citizens to remain calm and avoid stepping on the forbidden dirt block. Thank you for your cooperation.
Gonna test this
Your
out here real
acting
fast.
mayor, Junior Goes Gaming.
By the way, Junior, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer, and thank you so much for letting us know that there's a block that we should not be touching on Main Street. I will make sure not to touch it. It's almost just like you guys know in Monsters Inc. when that happens, we got a 2319. We got a 2319. That's what's going on, Junior, right now. Let me tell you. Okay, that goes all the way through, which is great. And then I need to move the cheer here and whatnot. There we go. I just want to move the cheer just a little bit there. Cool. But nonetheless, Pork, C-Matter Jr., welcome back. We also got Adrian back up into the stream. We got Copal. We got Hive. We got Mooney. Great to see you guys all back here. We got Prince Louise 125. Welcome back. Welcome in, by the way, on the Twitch side for the first time. And then also, Stream Elements, welcome back. Have not thanked Stream Elements for being here enough, by the way. And also, the message you sent me on Discord, did you mean for me to do the form again? Copal, did I message you on Discord? I don't know if I messaged you on Discord at all. Did I message you on Discord? By the way, also, ENIAC, welcome back. And Isabel, welcome back. How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. And yeah, great to see you guys here. I'm feeling rejuvenated after a 4-hour nap. Very nice. And also, what is C Matter talk? I don't know if that was meant for him. I don't know what that was meant for, by the way, ENIAC. Or at least what that was in relation to, because I don't see any C Matters message other than nice there. But nonetheless, Nation, it's great to see you guys here. I still need to work a little bit on the camera. I think overall, that's something that I would really like to do. Maybe just kind of the general camera themes and like how it's set up. Because right now, it like still has like a slight, I would like maybe it more like there, like more in line with me. But yeah, Nationers, for anyone that doesn't know, especially if you guys are coming over from TikTok and actually hopping over on Twitch here, you guys may not know, usually I'll start up the live on TikTok once I get into the game, if that makes sense. So once I kind of like get into Minecraft, that's usually when I'll get in there. Nonetheless, Nationers, it is great to see you guys here. I hope that you guys are having a great day. And most importantly, having a great week so far. I feel like this week is just going boom, 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 boom. It is going by very quick. I hope that you guys are still doing well, enjoying the stream. And overall, just having a great time, by the way. So, yes, hopefully that answered. The other possibility for the base could be Sunset Cove. See, that's what I like. I like Sunset Canyon. I like that theater. And then I'm thinking, like, if you have, like, different areas, because then you could have Sunset Bay, you could have Sunset Cove. Like, there's different areas, by the way. If you know what I mean. I'm going to miss an entire week of school from snow days. That's insane, Adrian. Has it been snowing a lot where you're from? By the way, anyway, what do you keep telling C-Matter to hop off for? I'm so confused by that. But nonetheless, Nationers, let's go ahead and get right into the action. Sunset Cove just rolls off the tongue. Does it, though? Sunset Cove? Sunset Canyon? I guess it does roll off, like, marginally better. You know what I'm saying? By the way, boss, welcome back. How you doing today? Great to see you here. But I don't mind Sunset Cove. I don't mind it. I guess I'm just thinking of like geographically, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like in your heart that Sunset Cove is better, then I want you to follow that passion, okay? So yeah, the Discord message you sent me, did you mean for me to do the form mechanic? Cobalt, I don't know. Did I send you a Discord message? Send me a Discord message, by the way. I'm not gonna lie, C-Matter, I would love to do a poll, but I feel like everyone is like going for the Cove. You know what I'm saying? He might won. He might. By the way, there is so much to Minecraft now on my screen. It is a lot of Minecraft, let me tell you. So, Nationers, obviously you guys may know of the head tornado, of the head statue that's there. Obviously, everything through here has been pretty solid, pretty good. I do have one thing that I have been working on, Nationers, and I will let you guys kind of in on what that is. You guys may be wondering, what did I decide for these side lights? I did these like a week and a half ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago. I have finally added, what is it? I have finally decided on what I wanted to do. I'm going to go with a 2 on the outside and 1 in the middle. That's what I'm going to settle on because that light matches that. That generally matches that with the curve. They all kind of match. Like that matches there, that matches there, that matches there. And then obviously as you bend around the curve. And also, Nationers, wow, Jesus. This chat, you guys, not your guys' fault. The chat font is so tiny, by the way. Is there a way that I can make that bigger? Chat appearance. Like, genuinely, your guys' chats are so small on the screen. So, I have boosted you guys up, okay? You guys are now boosted, okay? You guys are boosted now. I'm going to go ahead and go live on TikTok as well. So, if you guys obviously want to go watch over there, you're more than welcome to. But I'm going to go live on there now. Also, wow, that's already up. By the way, Junior, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer. And boss, you usually play on 32 inches of Minecraft.
To the
other than the
citizens
freaking
of
pencil.
Little Tokyo, update. The mysterious tall man has been described as unnaturally tall, with glowing purple eyes and sudden, eerie movements. He
okay,
does not
Copel.
speak,
Yeah, I'll take a look at
yet
it.
his presence is unsettling.
I'll take a look at that,
Strangely, dirt blocks appear wherever he lingers. His motives remain unknown, but he is still out there. Stay alert and report any sightings immediately.
I got you, by the way,
Acting
Junior.
Mayor. Junior Goes
I
Gaming.
will make sure. By the way, Adrian, welcome in on the TikTok stream. I hope that you're doing well. I will make sure, by the way, Bailey, welcome back, to watch out for any of the lucrative dirt blocks that might be standing tall there. One thing that I do want to let you guys know, last night I was working on the sugarcane farm. Now, yesterday we actually set up a crafting system so we could get a bunch of paper here. As you guys can tell, we got a bunch of paper. And also, by the way, Copel, it's just more or less answering the questions that I asked in the DM, by the way. So it's not like redoing the form. It's just more or less answering maybe what are your plans and whatnot. I'd love to hear from you. And Kaden, welcome in. How are you doing today? So yeah, hopefully that helps, by the way, Copel. Sorry for the misunderstanding, of course. So, by the way, yes, the head statue is still there, by the way, Isabel. It is very much still there. It still exists. So, Nationers, I actually went in yesterday and I built a third section of this. So I built a third section of this, pretty much. I don't know how else to describe it. I just built like a third section of this. I felt like it was pretty solid. I felt like it was needed because I think we're just building things at the 3 times the rate, not just having one, but having 3 different sections. By the way, Ken, am I lagging? Oh, I hope that everything's okay. Let me know if it is lagging, by the way, Nation. Some people have said that it is. So let me know if it is. By the way, I'll try and fix it the best that I can. By the way, Brookie, welcome back. And Adrian, great to hear. Okay, that's good. That's good. And Bailey, welcome back. Adrian, thank you so much for the 1 rose, by the way. I do appreciate that a ton. I'm also thinking I maybe want to just put a lever there. You know what I mean? Yes, Nationers, I am going to buy a lever. It's only $2. Oh, that's not going to turn it off, though. So what about if I... Nope. Nope. What about if I put that up here? Nope, that doesn't do anything.
Tokyo,
by the way, Junior, thank you so much for the 100 bits here, by the way.
Now has a name, Andy Boy. While his true intentions remain unclear,
there was a
his habit of placing random dirt
now.
blocks continues to baffle experts.
Oh, am I lagging on
Citizens
TikTok,
are
by the way,
advised to
Nationers?
avoid direct eye contact, as this seems to make him angry. If you spot Andy Boy, report the sighting immediately
let me see.
most importantly,
let me see real fast,
do
guys,
not
on
engage.
TikTok for you.
Stay safe, Little Tokyo. Your acting mayor, Junior Goes
It doesn't.
Gaming.
It's not saying that I've dropped any frames right now. Oh yes, Juan. That's what I was thinking. Bro, just wasted $2 for it not to work. By the way, Nor, welcome back. Welcome in again. I hope that you're doing well. And Junior, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer, letting us know that the Enderman holding the mysterious dirt block. I was thinking that there was a dirt block in the middle. I don't know if he had placed it or if he was holding it. That makes a lot more sense. So yeah, keep eyes out. Don't make any eye contact. That's a big one. By the way, I can just restart the live. It's not saying anything on my end that it's bad. So I'm hoping that it's not. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Is it nighttime? It is daytime. There is maybe a little bit of lag just occasionally, but I hope everything's okay on TikTok. Let me know if you guys are seeing any lag. And Brookie, welcome back. I hope that you're doing well. Nationers, today we are getting rid of all of this, by the way. So yeah, and Diego, what are we working on? Yes, so we are going to be working on this section here. Primarily, just starting to strip things back. If you guys are unaware of what we did yesterday, let me show you in diagram. I'll show you guys what we did here. So yesterday, we basically got from this point here, which is right there, all the way up and around, all the way through, up to that side point right there. By the way, Mayonnaise, what is good? And also, okay, Caden, I can repeat what you say now. Sounds good, by the way. And Azeb, welcome back. How are you doing today? Great to see you here. I wonder if I could change the font settings there. Content size? Maybe. Hold on. That's a little bit bigger. Sorry, this monitor has like a lot of pixels, so I want to make sure that things are okay. So yeah, by the way, Junior, to the citizens of Little Tokyo, after my speculation, turned out Andy Boy is just a chill guy. He means no harm. He just likes to wander, vibe, and occasionally place dirt blocks for some reason beyond our understanding. If you see him, there's no need to panic. Just let him do his thing. Respect his personal space. Little Tokyo welcomes all peaceful visitors, even the tall, quiet ones. Your acting mayor, Junior Goes Gaming. Much love. Thank you again, Junior, for letting us know what is going on. And also, Mayonnaise, welcome back, and Aza, welcome back. Great to see you guys here. I hope that you guys are doing well. So, we're not making a full circle, by the way, Nationers. We're not doing like a full circle up through there and around. By the way, Adrian, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer, by the way, my guy. Nationers, we are super close to a hype train this close and start to the stream. So, this is what we built. We just worked on this. We just trying to trimmed up, as you guys can kind of tell. We trimmed up a lot of this section here. There's really not much I could do, unfortunately. As you can tell, we kind of trimmed up this section. That is the midpoint, and then it goes all the way around. So today, what our main priority is to get all of the blocks just kind of leveled out and just slowly going level after level after level. By the way, Damien, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you here. How have you been? But also, I started my new job in ER. I'm already exhausted. Well, Mayonnaise, I hope that everything's okay. Is this your first day on the job today? Or just generally like the first week? See, also this ice is still here, by the way, Nationers. The ice is still there, unfortunately. But yes, we are super close to a hype trade on Twitch. So yeah, that's insane, especially 20 minutes into the stream. Thank you guys again so much for sending some love. Thank you guys again so much for the support. And Sarah, thank you so much for leaving some likes on the TikTok stream. So yeah, Nationers, what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to kind of be going level by level. I'm not too worried about this section now. We will end up having to do that at some point, but not right now. White Wolf, thank you so much for the 1 heartbeat. Much love out to you. Great to see you here again. I hope that you're doing well. So like I said, level by level, we already have a pretty big hole already kind of generated through this region. I'm hoping... What are these blocks? Why are they not breaking fast enough? Why are they not breaking fast enough? You know what I'm saying? Sorry, it is also really dark in here, and I have no torches on me. Give me 1 sec. We will find the surface, okay? By the way, Adrian, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer, and of course, helping with the hype train, the way, Adrian. Much love out to you. And Bailey, yes, can we hit 4,000 likes on TikTok? That'd be very much appreciated. If we have all of you guys tapping, that will get us to the coveted 4,000 that we are trying to hit as of right now. Bailey, great to see you in here again. I hope that you're doing well. And yes, and also I'm just trying to find the swing of things in the routine. It's your first week. I've worked in clinics, doctors, but I'm in a hospital now. Well, I hope that everything is going okay at Mayonnaise. I know, obviously, maybe that kind of changes scenery. You know, different systems, of course. I'm sure a lot of the same lingo, but, you know, maybe a little bit more high, you know, intense and whatnot. So hopefully everything's been good. Hopefully you do find that grooving too, or maybe it doesn't seem as stressful at times. So yeah. By the way, we are very close to a hype train. It popped up, and I think the 2 minutes went by. But we're very close to one. I will tell you that. By the way, C-Matter, yes. Oh, also, C-Matter, I just saw that you were on, by the way. That makes a lot of sense while you're working on your base. But thank you guys again so much for the support. Nonetheless, I hope that you guys are doing well. Yes, you're talking about the Fat, Juicy, and Wet song. Trying to thin as possible. And yes, also, good night, man. Damien, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that a ton. Much love out to you. Yeah, okay, so here's my one thought. I thought it was a Sexy Red song featuring Bruno Mars because I listened to it on Spotify. Because I was like, you know what? A lot of people are like, you know, this is Bruno Mars' first L. Don't get me wrong. Some songs are generally bad in his discography, but this is like the first maybe like big hit that he's tried for that maybe has flopped. Most songs that Bruno Mars makes, if not any single he comes out with, is like a bop. This one is also a bop, but doesn't mean it's good. But also I'm thinking that it might be Sexy Red song, but with Bruno Mars on it. And by the way, hi, Bruno Mars, the avatar of music genres. He really has like funk. He's got nice singing. He's got it all, man. Bruno Mars is a very talented man. I just saw that he hit like 150 million monthly listeners. And it's been 9 years since he released a studio album. You know how insane that is? He might have, genuinely, this is like genuinely my thought. He might have the greatest debut album of any artist I could think of. Like, every single song on his debut album is like a legit banger. It really is. I love Bruno Mars, but this new song isn't it for me. I totally understand that. By the way, McKee, welcome back. How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. And Bailey, thank you so much for leaving some likes. And Emperor, welcome back. How are you doing today? The song is questionable. I think that's where I'm kind of in that, Adrian. I just feel like it is kind of like questionable. I understand the lyrics are a little bit more provocative. You know, I don't like the kitty line. The kitty line just kind of is very off-putting, not from like the general sense of like the line and what it's inherently talking about. It just sounds very, it's not a lyric I would say, you know, like I can't imagine me saying it, you know? Like I get he has some like provocative songs. Like this is nothing new. I think part of it is that it also is with Sexy Red, and it's questionable. That's a very good way of putting it. By the way, it's Ethan816. Thank you so much for that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. I hope you are doing well, by the way, Ethan. Great to see you here again. Thank you so much for joining in. Unpopular opinion, yes, okay. I understand that song, this is my thoughts on APT with Rose. I don't know her artist name. But that song, very catchy. I understand that. This is just me. Oh, that's E, excuse me. I'm under maybe more of like the guys that song's not for me. Doesn't mean it's a bad song. Like I have it in my like songs, but that song might not be for me. You know what I'm saying? By the way, also Ethan, welcome in. By the way, holy cow, I almost just died in Minecraft, by the way. Well, I hope that you're safe. I hope that everything is okay, of course, by the way. We also got to get rid of this. By the way, also, Simon, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. I hope you are doing well, and welcome in again. And also, Adrian, yes, can we get to 8,000 likes? You guys already crushed that 4,000 like goal, by the way, nationers. Thank you guys again. You guys are absolutely just tapping the screens as we go. And also, yeah, but how did he go from fashion songs to Korean drinking game songs and inappropriate songs? Inappropriate, like, that's nothing new. I think a lot of people, like, when they hear their first, like, their favorite artist, like, maybe have, like, a somewhat, like, provocative line, they're like, whoa, it's kind of just like a shock. It's like hearing your friends curse for the first time. Bruno Mars has had some provocative songs. That most definitely is not new. This one's probably, like... Have you guys heard the Lazy song? Like, the Lazy song, like, way back in the day, it was, like, a huge trend. That song's very provocative. Even if it is a little subtle, like, you just kind of have to get older to, like, you're like, oh, stuff of that nature. By the way, Amber, welcome in. How are you doing today? Great to see you here. How are you doing today, Amber? Welcome in. And Jojo, welcome in. The real CCH, welcome in. I figured it wasn't in real life. And also, I only listen to ATP when I'm sad. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like I said, that song's definitely not for me. Like, I'm not listening to it very often. It's a good song, though. I'm not going to say that it's not. I can understand, like, why it would, like, why a lot of people would really like it. I understand the reason why the game start, like, at the very beginning happens, but it's not, like... Not for me. By the way, Rachel, thank you so much for that follow button. Welcome to the nation, Rachel. We also have Rachel that just hit that follow button. Also, Rach that just joined in. And yeah, that's what I like too. There's just kind of like a generalness to a lot of songs too. Even if like the lyrics, that Bruno Mars song though, it's not, I think it will grow on me. And I say this for one of two reasons. A lot of music that I used to listen to and maybe just like not really like, I'd listen to them more and they're like, oh, like, I actually kind of like that song, you know? And I've kind of just like been like, oh, kind of a nice song, you know? Like, I would like this song now. Like, your taste changed, your music taste changed, you know? The interest that you have changed. By the way, Adrian, thank you so much for the 3 roses. Much love out to you. Yeah, the Lazy song is like a crazy, provocative song. If you haven't heard it, be warned. And also, Rachel, again, welcome in. Amber, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Glad to hear that you're doing well. I am doing good myself. We are just going to begin stripping down all of these layers. So I think it's going to be about 25 layers that we need to strip down here. So that is going to be our main goal today. For real, just growing up, listening to Grenade and then hearing this song. Yeah, and I guess it is like a very stark contrast. Like, there's like... I'm going to say this right now. Like, Mac Miller was not an artist that I grew up predominantly because, like, I, for some reason, like, thought a lot of his songs were kind of, like, very sad or, like, harmonic and kind of like that general theme. I listened to Diablo probably, like, 2 or 3 years ago. Or whatever, the one that kind of looks like a cartoony cover. I don't know the album name. It might be Diablo. But I listened to that song because I heard it in like an Instagram reel and I was like, oh, I really like that. And then what ended up happening is I listened to his new album and I really like $5 Pony Ride. That like is a very, like that whole album, like I just had to like think. And I really liked it. And there's like some sad songs in there. There's like an 11-minute song. Like the last song is 11 minutes. And I sat here and I was like, you know what? There's a purpose that this is 11 minutes. I've started to appreciate music a little bit more. I'm not too fond of like radio hits as much anymore. By the way, Copa, welcome back again. By the way, Pirate Jammin', what is good? How you doing today? Great to see you here. No stripping, BB? I'm sorry. We already took off the socks, okay? We already took off the socks. Every time I have to mend the pickaxe, an article of clothing comes off. I'm sorry, stripping. I'm sorry, pirate. And also, Copa, thank you so much for that follow button, by the way, my guy. Yeah, dude, Bruno Mars looks young. I feel like every single passing year, he looks younger and younger. Yeah, he's like old. I don't know if you guys just know. J. Cole just turned 40. Does that not get you being like, oh my gosh? Yeah, J. Cole just turned 40 like 2 days ago. Bruno Mars is 39. His first studio album came out in 2011, 2010? That might be wrong. Maybe 09 at the earliest. It was not like 2000s, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's 39 and he looks like he's younger than me. I also love what happened where apparently somebody started the rumor that he had like an over debt tab at like a casino in Las Vegas. And I saw his story the other day and he kind of like ran with it. He's like, y'all, if y'all keep streaming, like maybe I'll be able to pay off that debt. And one of the comments of that post was like, bro, he needs to get that thing managed. Like I commented on it. I replied to it and I was like, hey, I don't know if you knew, but he, that came out to be like very false. Like he never, like the casino came out and said that he did not have a debt tab working and like active with them, which I thought was kind of funny. So yeah, it's just so hilarious that like, though, like people just run with some stuff, man. And it's kind of funny to see like, like them just kind of be denied. You're like, oh, that's just a rumor. I saw that like the Paul brothers, I watched their Instagram live today because I know that they came out with an announcement yesterday about a fight. That's not a fight. But it is a reality TV show, which I speculated would be like a documentary on them. But I guess a reality TV series is, I guess that probably fits for the mold. Two brothers, divorced parents. It probably works. But yeah, J. Cole is 40 years old. He turned 40 2 days ago on January 28th. It's kind of crazy. It's like really nuts. Like it makes me feel weird that like Nicki Minaj is like in her mid 40s. Like that feels weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that feels very wrong. You know what I'm saying? That feels very, very wrong. Who's an artist? Okay, who's like maybe an artist, actor, whatever. Somebody maybe as just a general celebrity or just maybe somebody you kind of like know, maybe from films. I don't know. The internet, maybe even YouTuber, content creator that you like look at them and they're like, they look really young, but really they're like really old. You know what I'm saying? Isabel, that is J. Cole's 40 years old. That makes me feel very old. You know what I mean? Like 40, like 40's like in the grand scheme of things, not that long in life. Pushing halfway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Justin Bieber, like I grew up in the generation where Justin Bieber was like everyone's idol. Posters on their lockers, posters on their wall. Like it was that level of that. By the way, Adrian, thank you so much for being here, by the way. Hope you are doing well. No, not Jake Paul. No, no, I said J. Cole. J. Cole is 40. Jake Paul's 27, if I'm not wrong. 26 or 27. So yeah, it feels, yeah, that feels very weird. Like the Sidemen, like I watch the Sidemen a lot, and like they're like early 30s. So I'm like, that feels weird. You know what I'm saying? And also, yeah, Tom Holland counts for sure. By the way, Ralph Macchio? Am I pronouncing that correctly? I feel like I'm not. By the way, Adrian, thank you again so much for being here. Thank you so much for the 2 roses, Adrian. I appreciate that a ton. Smoke69, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today? Oh, okay. Macchio. Okay, kind of like Manny Pacquiao. Okay. But yeah, I always thought that Shawn Mendes was older than Justin Bieber, only to find out he's a full 4 years younger. Oh man, I remember Shawn Mendes in the MagCon. Was it called MagCon? Like era? By the way, Smokes, I'm doing well. How have you been, my guy? Great to see you back here. Oh, that's a great question, by the way, Juan. Who is like somebody that you thought was younger than somebody, but turned out that they were actually older? So like myself, somebody might be like, oh, you look younger than like this person, but really I'm like 3 years older than them. Who, like, is there a person that you're like, you look at both of them and you're like, you know what? That person is older or younger, but really it's the exact opposite. By the way, Smokes, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. What about you? I have been good. I have been great, feeling good. By the way, Tara, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today, Tara? So yeah, that's, I will say, basketball player. By the way, Mac and Dre, what is good? How are you doing today? One basketball player. I always thought that KD was a lot older than Steph Curry, only to find out that Steph Curry is 2 years older than Kevin Durant. Or maybe 2 years. Like, I thought that they were like drastically different in age. Only to find out that they're the exact same age, and I think Steph Curry's older by 2 months. The reason why I say this, and I hope this makes sense, is that KD came into the league, Kevin Durant. He came into the league in 2008. And Stephen Curry came into the league, I believe, in 2009. So, like, obviously you think about the year gap. But then also KD was already stunted. He came in very early. He came in at 18 years old. So, like, I'm putting that together. I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Only to find out that I've been wrong the entire time. Only to find that out probably like 2 years ago. So yeah, by the way, I'm older, but everyone thinks I'm younger. That's fair. I mean, even if it is with yourself, I love that. And C-Matter, I'm experimenting with different wood types to see what goes well. Very nice, by the way, C-Matter. Where's your head at now? And Emma, welcome back. And yes, hi, are you adding to the surrounding wall? So right now we did, Emma, I think you joined in yesterday when I showed the chat what that all looks like. So right now is that section that we were at, but we are now breaking all of the blocks level by level. So we have about 25 levels to go for a gigantic section here. And I think we can get this done, by the way. I genuinely think we can. By the way, Miko, what is good? How you doing today? We are working on just stripping down the levels. One level at a time. And around 25 levels in total. And Emma, thank you so much for leaving some likes. Much love out to you. Thank you guys again so much for leaving some likes on the live stream. We are just about to eclipse 6.5 thousand likes, which is insane. By the way, this quick. But yeah, I always thought that Kevin Durant was way older than Stephen Curry. Especially when they joined teams, I'm like, oh, wow. Only to find out that they're the exact same age. I'm like, oh, now my life is an entire lie. I've been lied to. Nobody told me their age, but I kind of filled in the blanks based on when they joined the league, how old that they were, their primes. Oh, Jesus, man. It was rough. It was real rough. It was real rough. Anywho, one level at a time. There's a giant hole, luckily, that we can kind of fill some things out. By the way, Dylan, thank you so much. I appreciate that a ton. I almost just dropped my pickaxe. Let's go ahead and get a few more levels here before the sun sets. Oh, actually, somebody is sleeping. So that is great to see. And also, you know what's crazy? The civil rights movement was only 60 years ago. Like that, you put a lot of things in historical context, and you're like, bro, that feels so weird. Obviously, like, nowadays, a lot of people from, like, World War II are starting to pass. Like, they're getting up into, like being full-fledged adults during then. Like, some people, like, lived through World War II, but they were, like, 2, Like, they're only 80, 80 years old. Like, it's not that far, but you're starting to think like people that served in the war in any country, are like starting to like dwindle, and they continue to dwindle. And there'll be a point which weirdly enough, like no one active from World War II will be living. That will be a reality that we live in here in the next like 10-ish years. By the way, Sigmat or Sigma TT. Yeah, I can't read people's names, especially after Cleaning Daddy's Fart Box joined in. My name reading abilities have just been down the drain. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen the clip of when Ralph was 30 and he looked like he was 18? Ralph Macchio? I don't watch Cobra Kai. I've never watched Cobra Kai. It's on Netflix, right? We just got Netflix this week. By the way, Sigmat. Okay, so I was right. Hopefully I was right. But nonetheless, Sigmat, yes. I like the process of breaking it all. And then also, I can show you a little bit of the build here. I got to put some stuff back into these chests. I'm sure most of these are just all going to get clogged anyways, but we shall find out. We did do a little bit of TNT here. It obviously is just kind of a lot to do. But the main thing overall is that we are working on... Let me go ahead and go home base. I'll show you what we've been working on. So over here... Oh, I didn't grab that block. That's so sad. That's honestly so sad. We're working on clearing this whole section out. So as you can tell, this is what it used to look like. And then after we finish everything, we're kind of working through there, getting things trimmed up. And we're going to be getting rid of all of this section from basically around that curve. See that where that line is? That's where we're going to be going. So this is overall of the build right now. And it's just kind of just a big mega base as of now. So yeah. And you're saying, I always thought William... Zabka, Johnny from Cobra Kai was older than Ralph, but nope, Ralph is older by 4 years. That must be rough, like, to hear. So, who's older? And then, whoever you thought is actually wrong. And you're like, oh, you're right. Right. My bad. I, honest mistake, thought that you were older. Yeah. It must be rough. You're just like a tough pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh, my bad. My bad. By the way, Mika, what is good? Any tips on building? Experiment. I felt like I've really grown a lot of my building by just experimenting, finding different looks. Like even if it takes even a little bit longer, finding a look that works. I always try and work in odds. So keeping just like kind of general rules in there. That's helped me a lot. Just kind of nailed down the look, keeping things very distant, planning things out just a little bit. You don't have to plan like every length to every step, but make sure, just keeping that things are consistent. Building like a set of rules for yourself, like having themes really help. And obviously styles too. Styles continue to experiment. Like, one thing that we did was we experimented. Do we do like a ridge with yellow? Do we keep that half slab? Do we keep it elevated? Do we put it on the ground? We also wondered if gold blocks would be good for an outline. And that was, yeah. We originally had all terracotta. And then I wondered the same thing there. I was like, do we do an outline of it? And so sometimes great building just takes experimenting and whatnot. So you're going to connect with like a big circle. So it's not going to be a huge circle. It's just going to be a half circle. So basically just like that, but around the entire base. But it's not going to be all one level. I mean, I guess it will be, but there will be more to it than just like grass and stuff. By the way, Ash, got it. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Much love out to you. I hope that you are doing well. Ash got it. And welcome to the Twitch stream. I do know who Jim Brown is. I believe Jim Brown's the football player, the running back. But yes, hopefully that helps. By the way, Mika, building definitely can take a little bit of time. Look up like pallets. Once I've kind of invested into pallets, like my life has changed a lot. By the way, Noel, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you here. I'm doing well, by the way. I'm Noel. Welcome back. But yeah, I love Jim Brown on all the commentation and whatnot. Themes definitely help. I'm working on a project kind of helps put that theme together. Yeah. Like just having like even like a palette, having an idea of what you want. I'm building a palace, so I know that I need it to look somewhat aesthetically pleasing. I need to make it look very flamboyant, maybe in the slight way. My rule, I don't ask how things look, and if I'm gonna ask, I'm just gonna have them build it like Luna with my roof. That's very fair. There is like things that I do not touch. I'm not a great roof builder, so I don't build a lot of roofs on houses. I don't. I always keep them pretty flat, you know? Yeah, Isabel, you can also send some screenshots to Discord. I have it pulled up on my over here as well. Because I also want to continue to... I got to make a lot of progress on this today. By the way, Vincent, what is good? And Mika, sounds good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a ton. And Ishmael Hernandez, 5148, welcome back into the stream. How are you doing today? Great to see you here. 75, perfect. Ended up with a perfect amount there. So now we need to go mend that pickaxe, by the way, Nationers. So let's go back down to Home C. This should give us a little bit of time to get all of our terracotta in as well as that. So let's go back up to... Let me go here first. Let me go ahead. I moved all of our cows. Our cows are just swarming the area. Struggle with roofs too. I think it's just easier all around. But yeah, exactly, Gleesh. I feel like that experimenting factor like helped me a lot. Just understanding like, hey... I just like also thinking about the vision you want ahead of time. I feel like that's kind of a big thing. I should need to go back here and then home V. And also Mink, thank you so much for our, excuse me, Mika, thank you so much for hitting that follow button on the Twitch stream. Much love out to you. I hope that you are doing well. Great to see you in here again. And also Vincent, right now I am working on terraforming. Our land right now. So there'll be a few things that we're working on. I want to make things just a little bit more, how would you say? I want to make things look a little bit more unique to what Kuzcotopia looks like. So if you guys have seen Kuzcotopia in the sense of like the show or the outline, it is a steeper mountain, if you know what I mean. It kind of looks like, it's more of like the Grinch mountain, where it kind of like, it's very steep, but it kind of hollows out at a point. So like the, kind of like a finger, what a finger would look like, kind of like what a finger would look like, but maybe fatter. So yeah, by the way, Kate Hubner, welcome back. And Ishmael, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm glad to hear that you are doing good. Actually, sorry, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Like a finger. Yes, like a finger. Not entirely, but that's what the mountain will generally look like. Like I said, like it's a little bit too like pikey, but the idea is kind of the same, where it's really steep. By the way, Word Grandpa, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Much love out to you. I hope that you are doing well. And the fact that by the time kids in kindergarten graduate, 65% graduate college, 65% of them will have jobs that don't exist right now. That's insane. That's insane. It's crazy that in 3000 BC, we used to have horse carriages, and we used them until 1920. And now 100 years later, we have jets that go at the speed of sound and people working on flying hovering crafts. And it's crazy that in the world of 2025, I don't mean this to be insensitive. I don't know if you guys have heard the news about the American Airlines flight. That, like, is insane. Like, I was the type of guy, by the way, that would like watch like plane crash or plane story videos, and I'd be like, you know what? I probably don't want to fly. For my job, I also have to fly. And so, yeah. Pretty crazy news. My thoughts and condolences are out to all of those families. That dude, I'm sure you guys maybe seen the video of the dude, his wife was on it, and he was just kind of like in this weird, understandable state of mind. He was like, yeah, I just kind of hope that they're pulling her body, like just praying and hoping that everything's okay. You know, it's really, like that is insane. Like insane. I know a lot of other things happen in different parts of the world, but man, like there has been something over these past 2 years with planes that I'm just like, this is bad juju. Yeah, Juan, yeah, the plane crash helicopter incidents. Yeah, I saw the photos of them pulling parts of the plane out from the river, and I was like, oh. Yeah, dude, Mink, I don't blame you. I guess like aviation and other parts, especially over like all of the countries ending in "an," like Pakistan, Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, like a lot of those countries. Like, I've seen the video of like the dude on like Facebook Live, and he's like praying, and then like somebody translated it. I don't know how true that is, but it's insane that plane crashes happen. It's insane. But yes. And also, Alex, welcome back. What's my job? So I am a content creator. I'm also a track coach. I don't necessarily travel by plane, but I'm also a videographer and producer for the OCR report. So yeah. How do you connect redstone when it doesn't reach the other redstone? You need a repeater, by the way, Sig. Yeah, so I heard that from the reports that I heard, Tara, was that helicopter was off-grid. And it had routinely done that. Or like wherever it was stationed from had routinely done that. Oh, Hive, thanks, Hive. Thanks, Hive. I appreciate that. I haven't seen any of the radar footage, but from what I heard was that plane was meant to be dark because it is a Black Hawk. So I'm sure they're probably going to look into it. I'm really sure. Because even in a helicopter, you would be able to see a frickin' plane. I guess the only thing is that you probably wouldn't see it coming down, which would make sense. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you see the helicopter and then the plane coming down, and then you just hear it, and you're like, oh my gosh. By the way, Kristen, what is good? And Linguine, welcome back. I went live for an hour and got my first ever big gift. What just happened? Congratulations on the gift, though, by the way, Linguine. Why do people keep dying in my holes, man? Why do people keep dying in my holes, man? Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, so, by the way, a part of the digging... Oh, my God, Mooney. Get the frick out of here, dude! Get out of here. Jesus Christ. Ay, 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 ay. Brother, there is a skulk. Please, just move out. By the way, Vince, welcome in onto the Twitch side, by the way. My building is so dangerous. I keep falling. Do you have scaffolding, by the way, Seavatter? And also, if your family was on that flight, couldn't you sue? I don't know what that legal process looks like, to be honest. Because, like, if it is an accident, who the frick do you sue in that? If it's unintentional, who do you sue? I don't know. I don't have any family members that were on that flight, from what I know. Obviously, everyone's families, you know. Everyone's families. No, it's okay. But I don't know why they TP to just die. By the way, I love your patience. I tried building a city and got bored after a dozen houses. See, I'm not really good at building houses. I very much just like fall stagnant. I'm just like, oh. By the way, imagine you spawn the warden. Yeah, I'm sure you will probably still sue. I don't know if... Here's what I think will happen. I think American Airlines will pay for any funerals that happen, any cost of the funeral. Most airlines are pretty like marginally thin in general. So that's what I assume will happen. Right? By the way, Pipe Down, welcome back. I'm sure like there is a reality where everything kind of plays out how we're thinking, right? It is a tragedy, and I think the main thing to decide and figure out was this intentional? Was it purposeful? Was it malicious? Obviously, you know, a dark helicopter, not like in the state of like the lighting of it, but like not being able to see it, that is, but like it wasn't on a radar. What type of air traffic control things will be heard here? Yeah, and especially like if the plane's coming down, this is my logical like analysis from this. If a plane is obviously, if you know that planes are coming down, they're descending into the airport, the drag strip, right? Why would a helicopter ever be parallel to that? You know what I mean? Why would it ever be like near that. You know what I'm saying? By the way, Vince, it is, if you like to join, !Chunk will be your best friend there. And also, kid, what is good? The helicopter is military. Yeah, I know it was military. I mean, it's a Black Hawk. But the thing is like, even if you were doing training in that sense, what doesn't make sense to me is that if, like, that doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make sense that it would run perpendicular to the front of the drag strip. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the same thing happens with drones. Like, we can't fly drones. Like, I have a DJI. Like, it's considered, like, you have to have a license, a commercial license in certain cities. Like, here in Spokane, we can't fly them anywhere near the airport. Like, there's, like, a certain zone that they, like, your thing will not take off. So, yeah, it is pretty interesting. And, Ishmael, you're more than welcome to join Twitch. I know I've kind of been a little delayed on TikTok, so I do apologize. I believe the helicopter was flying at 200 feet above ground level. The helicopter was at 3. I guess that makes sense. So if it is flying like too high. Hello. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello. Hello. Hello, Junior. But yeah, Meek, no worries. I love how Minecraft using just find diamonds in the feet of the nether. Now it's so much more, and I love that. I love that too. I love that there is like a different way to play. There's like more stuff to do. I love it. And how do you get a commercial license? You just usually go to your city. By the way, Cool Man 1997, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I know, rest in peace. My right ear. These headphones only have audio out of its right side. I think I blew out the speaker or the drum on the left. By the way, yes, I'm supposed to be flying to that Washington, D.C. in a few days, and I'm nervous, Christina, right? Like, how would you not be nervous? Like, my girlfriend was on a flight that day. And yes, Ishmael, welcome in, by the way. Great to see you here. My girlfriend was on a flight to Denver. You know, like, how, like, scary that is? Sorry, I have stuff in the back of my gums. Like, I do try and ease my mind. Was it a freak accident? Could it have been prevented? You know, things of that nature. Why are people TPAing to me? Why do people keep TPAing to me? My goodness. Guys, I love the TPAs. I only accepted C Matters because he hasn't been to my base at all. But please do not just come over to my base to just be annoying. That's the one thing I ask. By the way, Vince, thank you again so much for being here, by the way. And thank you so much for hitting that follow button, by the way, my guy. And welcome to the nation, as well as Jacob. Thank you so much for the super GG, by the way. Jacob, I hope that you are doing well. And Vince306, thank you so much for that follow button. Welcome into the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet again. And also, by the way, Cool Man, thank you so much for that follow button. Welcome to the nation, the realest community on the internet, my guy. And also, Disco, I'll give you $10 if you start from scratch. That's worth it. Yeah, time to grab the seed. Time to find the location. We'll start from scratch. We're going to be building it back up today. And also, Copal, I hope that you have a great test tomorrow, by the way, my guy. Thank you again so much for being here. There we go. I had to clean my mouse. Yeah, no worries. No worries, by the way, C-Matter. I kind of figured that you were. But some people just come and like to annoy me. By the way, D1 DJ, what is good? Welcome in. How you doing today? Great to see you in here. That is scary, and I get it. Boyfriend was going on a cruise, and he said, if I make it back, like, what? Yeah, it's just so interesting. You know, it's like, how would you not get on a plane? Like, even after my car crashed, like, it took me like, I was in a car the next day, but I was very scared to drive again. You know what I'm saying? And yes, Ishmael, yes, I do see. I might interchange those and whatnot. I might interchange those names, of course. But I was, like, very timid to get back into a car, especially as the driver. I'm not gonna lie, it was far worse being the passenger. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. And by the way, Mink, yes, we do have a Discord server if you would like to join !Discord, by the way. And yeah, Alex, I can give you an area view. I'm going to go ahead and get all of this flattened out. I'll give you an aerial view here. I got you, my guy. By the way, Ray, what is good? How you doing today? Great to see you in here. How you doing today, my guy? Cool, 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 cool. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. And yes, do you have a Discord? Yes, Mink, of course. Feel free to join !Discord there, like my boy Juan typed in the chat. And right, great to hear that you're doing great, by the way. I'm doing well. Set up the new monitor, got things going, feeling good. Feeling good, making a lot of progress in relation to this. I don't know why my mouse is just not moving as steady as it once was. Like, I feel like some parts of it is like a little laggy. Or like it kind of like doesn't move where I'm moving with it, if you know what I mean. That's kind of happening. So yeah. But yeah, also the monitor, bro, it was nice to see the setup. Yes. It looks super sick, by the way. Like I got it up and I was like, yeah, it's really nice. I was really happy with how it turned out, because I thought I would kind of have to change a lot of my setup for it, but I just have my mixer a little bit further over. I could also put the mixer like right there, to be honest. Like it worked. It could fit right there pretty perfectly. We'll see where I end up putting it, but right now it's kind of over off, like right there off the camera there. So yeah. Oh, inventory is full. Let's go ahead and go back down. I just need this thing to kind of go down and whatnot. Why are people fighting at my base? Can you guys? Thank you. Okay, and then let's go back. Cool. Also, yeah, no worries, by the way, Smatter. I'm glad to hear. I was just thinking that you're setting up the voice chat, of course. Wait, did you buy a new keyboard? Because I see you're strafing right. So, yeah, so I was mentioning a few days ago that my D was not working. Well, it works and then doesn't work, if you know what I'm saying. By the way, yeah, I might check the connection. I think the thing is that, like, I'm not using a pad, if you know what I mean. Like, I haven't used a pad with this setup for a while because it doesn't really fit really well. So, yeah, sometimes my D works and then sometimes it doesn't, by the way, Juan. By the way, Maddie, welcome back. How you doing today? Check the skates at the bottom of the mouse. I mean, I've seen this in far worse condition. I wonder if just, like, it is getting, like, hair buildup in it and, like, it's kind of crossing, like, hair is moving. It seems to be better now. So... but you'll see it. You'll see if it like happens. I'll point it out. By the way, Builders SMP. Yes, this is a server, by the way. How are you doing today? That's the same with one of my buttons on my laptop. It's completely broken. I can't use my keyboard on my laptop, actually. And Maddie, glad to hear that you're good. I know you're heading on a trip in a few weeks. Where to again? What kind? Yeah, Jared, what kind of DJI you have? I have a DJI Mini 2. Mini 2, I think. I'm trying to think when I'm in the app and I'm going through connections, which one is it? I believe that's that. And yes, by the way, Builders, welcome in. How you doing today? Yes, we are on a server, by the way. Yeah, so this is what we're going to be doing here, going left and right. And also, what kind of mouse do I have? I have a Razer Death Adder V2, I believe. I believe that's what I have, Cade. I've had it for quite some time. Does it come with a screen or do you have to use your phone? It comes with my phone. So I guess it has a connection to your phone. But, yeah, you do have to use your phone for it. Which is perfectly fine for me. Well, yeah, it's the setup's pretty quickly anyways. I feel so bad because my dad bought me a keyboard, but it doesn't work and we forgot to return it in time, so it was a waste of money. Well, not necessarily. I guess you probably aren't going to sell it to anyone. Yeah, because it doesn't work. Yeah, that does kind of get tough. Hopefully it's not too expensive though, Mink. I know obviously just that date and time could kind of be kind of a lot. You know, of a deadline of when you got to turn it into. And yeah, I've had bad experience with Razer products. I recommend Corsair or SteelSeries. I like Corsair. I've had no issue with this mouse. I was just kind of pointing it out. Like, I guess I was saying that not to be like an issue that like there's like drift in it. I never had any drift issues. It was just more or less like I just noticed it. Because I do have a new setting for where this is going. By the way, boss, I will dig straight down right there. My goodness. You guys want me to mine. But then you also don't want me to mine. You know what I'm saying? By the way, I think it's the new chunks. It could be. It very well could be. Especially like loading into this area, very well could be. Hopefully you do find out what the issue is, of course. What switches did you get? What switches do you mean? What was the Corsair? I think I had a Corsair headset way back in the day. That's what I used to rock with. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not a huge SteelSeries fan. I think I had one product of it, but I wasn't too fond. This was just a mouse that my dad had with the PC, and so when I moved over up into the room, I just took the PC with it. I just need a comfortable mouse, and this, honestly, like, this mouse, I don't feel like I'm, like, misclicking a lot. Like, things are pretty solid on it for me. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Mink. I was thinking they were talking to me, but I was like, switches. But yes, Ramsey, yes, that's what they were talking about with keyboards. Yes. Oh, thank you. Is there a site where you can and can't fly drones? Usually there's like a map, Renz. There's usually a map within the app or the device. And it'll be like, hey, DJI software, like, hey, here's where you can and can't take off. By the way, boss, oh my goodness, you're going to have me jump on the bed. You just want me to do everything today, don't you, boss? My goodness. Yes, of course. By the way, Savannah, hopefully you get that set up, of course. If you by chance don't, no worries, by the way. And Alex, hey, did you mean to leave me undelivered on the Discord? I probably didn't, Alex. Obviously, if I don't respond like right away, just shoot me a text back. Maybe I just happen to open it up by accident. Because I know if I open up things on my phone, usually the DMs, like, sometimes they just open up right into it. So maybe that might have happened. Alex, I didn't mean to intentionally leave you. Sometimes, like, I open them and I'm like, okay, I'll respond. Obviously, then I'll never, Oh, Alex, you're saying, well, regardless, if you guys ever leave me a DM and I don't respond after you guys reply, don't take it personal. Do you know a good brand to get a gaming keyboard from? My keys are slowly fading. I'm not gonna lie, I've had this Fnatic K90, K70 Streak keyboard for like 6 years. 5-6 years. And not once have I ever seen any of the keys fade. Because they're all translucent, so they're not painted on, if you know what I mean. So they won't fade. The mouse pad is perfect. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm leaving everyone undelivered for an extended period of time. I took a DM vacation. That's what I did. I feel like that's a little facetious. Maybe I did leave boss undelivered for 3 months. I don't know. Maybe I did. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew what keyboard this was. I think it says it on the bottom. Oh, please don't. Stop, please. Stop. Ay. Okay, let me see. I think it's a Fnatic Streak. I don't know what number it has on it, but that is what I'm seeing. And also, Kate, sorry. Yeah, we had voice chat and Junior's going around fondling his keyboard in my ear. I don't like it. By the way, Spidey, welcome back. How are you doing today? I know you came back not too long ago, Spidey. I read as I was ending stream, but Nationers, I need to go jump on my bed, by the way, because boss also redeemed that. So let me go jump on it, baby. There we go. Got that new technique down, by the way. I got that new technique down. By the way, Mink, your WASD keys are gone. By the way, Spidey, I hope that you're doing well. And yeah, Kate, I don't mind it, but it's happened like 2-3 times, and I'm just like, yeah. I don't love it either, Junior. You may think that I love it, but I don't like it. Nor do I love it. I like it. I like it when it's funny and unintentional. I don't like just being like Doppler affected in my ears. That I'm usually not a big fan of. As for now, hopefully these also went down. By the way, yeah. Seems like he's checking that over there. These are all going in, so that's good. By the way, cool man, thank you, Ishmael, for being here. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Much love out to you, by the way, my guy. And cool man, I usually go live at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's usually when I go live. Mark it on your calendars. And also, I appreciate that, Alex. Thank you so much. And yes, Ray, no injuries today. I've been working on my technique. It's hurt less and less as I've kind of done it. So maybe I'm becoming like used to all of it. My body's like, you know what? We can handle that impact. Because like even lifting some things or like doing some things, like my arm's not fully healed. Like I still feel like some pinch points at occasion where things are kind of broken up. And yes, cool man, much love out to you. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how to get out of here. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna head down into the center. You're gonna head down those stairs. You're gonna head all the way straight. There's gonna be a stone wall in your face. Break 2 of those blocks to get out and then follow the cylindrical area out. You could also just TP back home too, if you like. Abdor it? Is abdor a word, by the way? Is that a word? Well, my OCD and fill those holes along the steps. Oh, yeah. I got you. Oh, that probably did not help with that, by the way. Yeah, I just feel like on the front end, this is building up. Hold on. Let me go ahead and clean my keyboard real fast. Or my mouse, that is. The pads are they've got a little bit of buildup on it, so. I cleaned this probably like 2 weeks ago, so good. And also, Ishmael, welcome back on TikTok. I'm gonna go get my mom's food. Sounds good to me. Much love again. Hope you enjoy your dinner or food. Much love again, by the way, Mink. Much love. Okay, Nationers, by the way, we're coming in hot, baby. We're coming in hot. We're just gonna go level by level. I'm probably just gonna get this big section done because there's obviously a giant hole in this entire operation, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably pretty good. Oh, perfect time to enter into a bed right now. Oh, home base? Who's gonna get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Please, 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 please. Let's go, baby. 25 points. Also Ishmael and Ethan Williams. Thank you so much for that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. I hope you guys are both doing well. Great to see you guys here. And also Cade. Yeah, I feel that I'm walking into a hotel today and I noticed a few signs with a post all facing the same direction. Then there was just one flip the other way. I got you guys with the signs, okay? Got you guys with the signs. And also, so are you digging so everything in the circle is at the same level? Yes, so I'm doing this right now. And everything from staircase to staircase on both sides will pretty much be flattened. Obviously, I've taken some time to get rid of some different areas that we've been working on. Like the other side of the mountain still needs work, but this is the bulk of the operation, if you know what I mean. It's kind of the bulk of it. It's kind of a lot. So, yeah, we're going to be restricting all of this up to... I think up to there. Where that white line goes. We're just going to kind of follow that guideline. That's what we're going to be doing today. I was hoping to get a drone shot for car cinematography. Very nice. Yeah. I know that there is some different... I mean, here's the thing, Renz, and you may or may not have heard it from me. Honestly, I don't think most people care anyways. I think most commercial licenses are anything for... like something very practical. I think usually for filming and whatnot. Like I've used a drone at my school, you know, for filming and whatnot. And yeah, I guess it might just be depending because some people are like so anti-drone. Most things in the air already are probably not going to be an issue, but yeah, usually, yeah, interstates, things of that nature, like there's like a few regulations that they've been, at least I know here in Washington are kind of like a problem. But, you know, you make it work regardless. And, yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, just want to flatten out this area here. Obviously, there is an end to this circle or an end to this tunnel of TNT that we decided to blow out. So I might, you know what? Honestly, I might just do some more TNT, to be honest, at some point. I don't know to what point that will be, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Also, it is so hot in here. It's getting so hot in here so roughly. I don't know boss, I generally don't know if I'll be able to finish it in 2 hours. But I think I can, because I'm thinking about, I've done 60 levels for, I think, 5 blocks. And maybe this is a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. By the way, a cook, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Much love out to you. See, if there's big layers where I do TNT machines and I smooth it out afterwards, see, that's what I might just have to do. I might just have to make some TNT. I know that we have some gunpowder. I know that we have a lot of sand. We could definitely make some TNT, place it, blow it up, and then figure out the rest from there. Because all of it's going to be flattened out pretty much anyways, but let's go ahead. Let's get this finished out mending-wise, and then we'll just kind of sort this out. By the way, KCPs, as well as Hattie, or Haddle. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. I hope that you guys are all doing well. Great to see you guys here. I'm going to go ahead and sell hand all. Wow, that was basically all of it, to be honest. I got $6 grand from it, so that's good. And also, Sunset Hills is also a possibility. I guess Sunset Hill Boulevard. Sunset Boulevard? No, it is Sunset Boulevard. I'm trying to think of like where I've heard that before. Yeah, I mean, I like all of them, by the way, C-Matter. I think the Cove is probably the heavy hitter. Sunset Cove. I guess it depends. Like, I wouldn't want like a Sunset Cove in the middle of like a mountain. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were like somewhat near a beach, some water, that would be awesome. No, by the way, Juan, nothing duping wise. We did use them for our 100 by 100, but that was like a community event that we were doing. By the way, a cook, welcome in. And also, a cook, if you'd like to join in, like Bailey said, you can actually go to the link in my bio and apply to be on the Chunk SMP. By the way, just in case you are interested. That will be where you find that. Link is in my bio, by the way. Yeah, it's just like that slight little... I don't know if there's like any hair in it or not. Why does this song also sound like a dying lamb? It has like a dying lamb sound effect in there. I've heard it like twice in the song. And also, I'm just going to have to grind TNT for my builds. But yes, you definitely will. Nothing duping-wise is necessarily allowed. For the server, that is. I mean, I'm not going to stop you from doing it in your own world, but generally from the server standpoint, no. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of this. I'll probably have to place some back, I'd assume. At some point, I'll probably have to. Yeah, just think, like, things are moving really smooth. I need, like, a mat. I need a mat for my... For everything. I need a mat for everything. But it's not. It's, Jesus. Where's my mouse last time? Because it worked so well. Cool. We're just going to go ahead and run down here. And yes, Sig, we have gotten quite a lot done so far. We've probably gotten about like 4 levels down. 5-ish levels down. Good amount so far. So more or less just getting it all done. That's kind of the big win today. Is getting it done. By the way, Psycho Clap, what is good? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for that follow button. Welcome in. And also, Cook, we are on Java, by the way. Yeah, you heard that too, Ray? Okay, I knew I wasn't like the only one that was hearing like a screaming goat sampled in that song. I knew I wasn't the only one. Jared, have you ever heard of a reckless driving? Is that a game? I mean, I know the charge of reckless driving, but I don't know if I've heard of a reckless driving. Oh, have I ever had a reckless driving? You're talking about like on my record? No. No. By the way, is Saturday a split 50 lore, 50 regular? I'll probably take up most of the time. So probably, like, I don't know the percentage, but we'll do lore first, all of that. And then after that, we'll just kind of go on our ways, depending on how things go. So yeah, it'll kind of just be what ends up happening then. By the way, if you ever do, make sure to take a class for reckless driving. It'll help a lot. Hi, Junior. I'll make sure to take a class for it, Renz. Is this, I'm confused. This is a joke or is this actual advice? I'm so confused because it would make sense, but I'm like, oh, but does he mean it as a joke? Because it's like, duh, you would have to take a class if you had a reckless driving. Okay. Why? I hope to not have it, by the way, Renz, but you never know. You never know what somebody's gonna do and cut me off, you know? And also fishing and random stuff. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. I might wait here. I might have one head. No. Yo, what the frick, dog? Yo! Not cool. Not cool, man. Not freaking cool, man. These pillagers are not on my watch. Not on my watch. Drop that freaking... Jesus, man. They're coming at me crazy. They're coming at me sideways, Nationers. Cop threatened to give me a reckless driving for entering a drive-through fast. Dude, I feel like I mean... I'm sure it was your fault, Ray. I'm sure it was. And also, yeah, you got a reckless driving ticket when I was 16. I caught drifting downtown in a Ranger, charged with excessive acceleration. So lucky the cop was in a good mood. That's good, though. I was hungry. What can I say? I'm going to be fully transparent with you. I do not have a head as of right now, Junior. And no, you will not kill me. Note to self, don't cut off Jared when driving. If someone... I am the type of person... And there's days that I'm in a good mood, and you know what? I'm, like, understanding. There's other days where I'm like, you know what? I'm so sorry you have to be stuck behind me. That is, like, I'm, like, a petty driver. Like, if you're giving me some sass, like, typically it will kind of come back. Things have kind of changed since the car crash. Things have generally kind of changed since, like, the fender bender. You're just kind of, like, I'm always kind of on edge about, like, people braking behind me. Because, like, when I got into the fender bender, I mean, mind you, it was very minor. But the thing was that I looked, and I halted, and then looked back, and the car's, like, already into my car. So I'm like, I'm triple checking, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What I would say is I'm pretty petty. And when I was in college, I would, like, usually be in the fast lane because I'm, like, traveling, like, quite a distance down the freeway. Or the highway. By the way, Ray, did we reach 6,000 followers? That's insane, by the way. And also, Jared is the type of to follow somebody when he gets cut off. Oh, absolutely. And you know what? I love it when I'm just going to my normal destination, but then, like, I'm assuming that they're like, oh my God, this dude is following me. And you can tell that then maybe they took, like, a non-traditional route than what they would. Like, that kind of is fun. Like, that, like, makes driving a little fun. You know what I mean? Junior, what are you doing, dog? You... but Nationers, I believe we just hit 6,000 followers on the TikTok stream, Nationers. So feel free to get some 07s up in chat for that. I know that I was super close. I was talking with the agency that I was signed with. I was talking with my guy, Josh, and he was like, what are your goals for the next week? And I was like, yeah, I think I can hit 6,000, especially in these next few days. I think, especially with... Oh my God. I didn't even notice. 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 I didn't even notice, Nationers. I didn't even notice. Why? I said I would go mend it and then we would go blow things up and that didn't happen. And now I don't have a pickaxe. Oh, and now you dig straight down, huh? Isn't that just salt on wounds? Gone forever. Gotta use my hand. I might have to. Guys, I'm gonna be here for another 30 minutes if that happens. Let me break this block at least. Oh my gosh. Rest in peace, Pickaxe W Nationers, for the 6,000 followers on... I don't know if I can see it on my TikTok live, but... Shout out to all of you guys, by the way. I did break it. I do have another one, though. I have one in here. Well, I guess I just got to upgrade this one, I guess. I'll just go ahead and upgrade this one soon. Yeah, you're not getting me doing that. I'm going to be here for another hour breaking down. Yeah. I had mending on it, too. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, young soldier. And also, by the way, Pure paid almost 10,000 likes. We are 700 likes away from 10,000 likes on the stream. Junior tried to kill me again, but I did not let him do it this time. I mean, I get why Junior would probably want to get every head on the server. It makes sense. Like, it's a pretty valuable thing. Will I let him have my head willingly? No. Yeah, and I had mending on it too. That's the worst part. It's the worst part that I had mending on it. I just need an upgrade thing on it, luckily enough. So yeah, by the way, Ray, thank you so much for the 1 heart. Me, much love out to you, my guy. Much love. This pick seems far more faster than my old one. It very much does. I mean, I did have a little bit of, what is it? It was a little bit of haste for a little bit. At the beginning, that was. And also, will he ever get mine? He won't. I would have been pissed off if he actually killed me a couple minutes ago. I mean, I understand the hunt, but I feel like you got to do it very ethically, you know? Like, if I were to die and collect my own head, maybe ask me for a price. You know what I mean? By the way, Seamatter, welcome back, by the way. Here we go. But yeah, this definitely does seem faster, though. I will say one. Definitely did feel faster. So we will never complete the quest of getting all of the heads. You will be the one thing between... You're going to be the Eli Manning to Tom Brady. That's what you are. I mean, obviously Tom Brady won a lot of Super Bowls, but his kryptonite was very much just Eli Manning, which is kind of funny. Cool. Let's do that. Let's go with head and stone. And also, will he get banned if he gets your head? No. I just don't want him to, like, physically go out and, like, try and kill me. Because I probably should have PvP global. Or not global. I need to turn that off. I just don't want anyone PvPing me. So, yeah, unless he gives me $1 million. Yeah, like, there's a certain price tag I'm willing to do it for him. Okay, cool. Andesite. By the way, Daniel Moreno, what is good? Welcome in. How are you doing today, my guy? Great to see you in here. Also some more. Also some more. Cool. Cool. There we go. Oh, and there's also even more. So much iron. I need a lot of iron. Like, iron's definitely one of those blocks that I use, like, pretty often. So I do feel like I need a lot of this. And also, Zilali, welcome back. How are you doing today? Nationers. Great to see you guys here again. I hope that you guys are enjoying the stream. This community has been growing so fast over these last few weeks. I just want to say thank you guys again to all of you guys who watch my content, whether that's all the clips that come out on a daily basis. I've been trying to post them daily, and hopefully I've been doing a good job at it. Don't want the quality to suffer. I mean, generally, you know, there's some clips that I just have to say no to, but hopefully you guys have been enjoying the content that's been going out. Hopefully you guys have been just enjoying the streams as well if you guys have been here. And Ethan Williams, thank you so much. I appreciate that a ton. And nice you. Welcome in. How you doing today? Great to see you in here. And what PvP tier am I? There's tiers to PvP. I'm the lower threshold, Ethan. The low threshold. I would say that I'm really good on a bow, and that's about it. And I mean, like, maybe like the lower, like I'm probably like a bronze 1. So like bronze 3, bronze 2, bronze 1, maybe at the highest a silver 2. If that's the metrics that you were going off of. Okay, so one thing that I do need to do, I do need to make a extra upgrade template. That's what I do need to do with a netherite. Can you PvP with a rod? Absolutely not. That thing is the most confusing piece of equipment I have ever, and I mean ever had to touch. I'll tell you that. I'll be the first to tell you that right now. I have tried using a fishing rod to PvP, and that right over my head, Ethan. I am so bad at it. Could I be good at it? Potentially. Yeah. Have you guys not seen fishing rod PvP before? It's like where they yank you near you, or, you know, like people in Skywars use it. People in Skywars use it a lot. Ooh, yeah, I forgot I put those in there. Let's grab that. I'm also gonna have to buy. I do have a netherite ingot in there, but it's not enough for me to have, so I'm just gonna have to buy them. So shop. There we go. And yeah, it's gonna cost a bag. That's okay. And yes, they get closer to hit you faster even if you try to teleport away. Exactly that. Exactly that. Do I have enough? How does this work again? Oh, I need netherrack, right? I need netherrack, right? Oh, I hate having to do that. I hate when that happens. Netherrack. I need 1 netherrack there. Yeah, then we'll see if Junior ends up. I don't know if he will, but you never know. I don't think he does, but let's go ahead and upgrade that. Last time I worked on, like, actually getting a bunch of blocks out, this ended up actually happening. I did break it one time. I'll put a diamond in there. And also, draw for real. What is good? This is Minecraft, by the way. And nice to, yes, we are playing on a server right now. We have a bunch of the Nationers on here. We have Mooney, myself, Junior. We have Isabel, Tara. We got Yeats. And we also have Porkchop. All on the server as of right now. So one thing that I do need to do is I'm just going to go grab a bunch of TNT Nationers. I'm going to go grab a bunch of TNT. And we're just going to place them. Just going to have fun. We're going to have some fun here, Nationers. Okay, home C. Here's what I do need. So let me go ahead and place some of these items in here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Boom, 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 boom. And also, you cannot pay me enough to die willingly. That's very fair, Pork. You know, you're standing on business with that one. Surprised I have not finished my sand, surprisingly. I'll grab a little bit more sand that I need. And also, Draw for real, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Welcome in, by the way. And also, Cade, thank you so much for helping us get to 12,000 likes on the live stream. By the way, Sean, my boy, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. And thank you so much for that follow button. Much love out to you. And Best Shout Player, what's good? Welcome in. Oh, yeah. I mean, we can make a lot here. We can make like a full stack, I believe. And since I'm new, I don't know much about the commands and general information. Is there a help page on the Discord? Yeah, so CMatter, head over to the forums. If you're interested about like a certain plugin, all of the commands will be listed out there in the threads. It'll be in the threads tab. Then we can make 64 plus 1. I love that. And also, what block is my house made of? It is smooth quartz blocks, by the way. Smooth quartz blocks. So yeah. How you get those is you get blocks of quartz and then put them into a furnace and they come out smooth. And then you can do the same thing you do with like normal stone bricks and anything that you can make stairs, you can make slabs. Obviously, I think maybe you can make walls. I'm not too sure. Oh, yes, it's called plugins. That's right. That's right. Forums is a completely different area. But yes, TMS, you're welcome. And yes, the shaders are beautiful. Thank you. I mean, I didn't create them myself, but did maybe a few tweaks to them to kind of get what I wanted with them. So let's go back. Let's go home base. I need to grab a flint and steel. Let's grab this flint and steel here. So just in case you guys are tuning in, this is what we are working on as of now. So as you can tell, there is a giant circle wrapping all the way around. From a top-down view, this is what it looks like. This is what we got. So this is what this all will be. We are clearing out this section as of right now. That's what we're working on. And so I'm trying to trim this up basically through here. And then I'm also trying to trim this up through there as well. So I need to trim that up quite a bit. But that is the main goal as of right now. And as you can tell, that's obviously the top side of our base there from a map point of view. And yes, by the way, Alec, I do have a YouTube channel. You can find all of my links in my bio, on my page, by the way, Alec. Or you could just look up Jared Hathaway. And also, Loki, that symbol on the top of your base looks like a shell gas sign. So it is Kuzco's. So the Emperor's New Groove is called Kuzcotopia. This is the base that I'm building. And in Kuzco, where's like that crown, it very much looks like the shell logo. You're not wrong by saying that. I will let you know. Like yes, it very much looks like the shell logo. The shell logo does come up a little bit more like to there. Like this is a full semicircle. By the way, what did I do? What did I do? I don't know what I did. We're gonna go ahead and play some TNT here, Nationers. Oh. We're gonna go ahead and play some TNT here. And yes, by the way, Jax, what is good? How are you doing today? We are using complimentary reimagined shaders, by the way. That is what we are running right now. I'm going to do this the slow way here. And also, Ishmael, welcome back. How you doing today? And Ariana Grande's biggest fan, welcome back. And also, thank you for taking out the caption. You're welcome, user. I swear that I have it the exact same, but if you feel like I changed it, then you're very welcome. I should have put second best Minecraft player. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I also want this to just be very close to this so we could kind of get this ravine kind of done. And Hilaria, what is good? How are you doing today? Welcome in. Let's put that there. Put that there. Let's do that. Boom. Boom. And no pun intended, obviously it's TNT. I just kind of say boom every time that I place a block like that. It just so happens that what I'm saying, it happens to be TNT this time. And also, let's go, by the way, Ishmael. I appreciate that a ton. And Hilaria, what is good again? I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I'm doing well myself, feeling good. What's a guy got to do to get his auto chest sorted? I looked up the plugin. Last night and whatnot. So yeah, I obviously updated the homes, updated those. And then the big thing, you know what? I'm really hoping that these TNT, by the way, do not like start exploding everywhere. That's what I'm kind of hoping. There's only one way to fully know. Here we go. Big boom. Boom. Oh, okay. Hold on. Big boom. I just hope this sets off a chain reaction. You know what? Didn't do too bad. I probably should have planted them. Hopefully these don't get launched. Yeah, you know what? Not the greatest, if you ask me. A little bit of domino effect, but yeah, by the way, Draw, thank you so much. And Cypher, we are using complimentary reimagined, by the way. I'm on the unbound setting as of now. It wasn't much, I will say that. I can only dream he'd add it. I will definitely add it, by the way, okay? Will definitely add it. I'll probably add it tonight. Probably right after stream. I just know that I have to restart the server. That's kind of the big thing. And also, Nate, thank you so much. Why don't you create a flying TNT? One, I don't want to do it. By the time that I get it set up, I'll probably already have it flattened out. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna abuse my admin here. That's what that did. That didn't do too much. Not too much, but hey. You guys did get 50 homes, by the way, on the server. And Draw, thank you again. I don't watch a lot of streams, but I'm going to watch yours constantly. Thank you so much, Ishmael. I think you'll get a kick out of my question on the last question on the app. Let's go, kid. You put one in. You put an application in. Let's go. I'm having trouble on what I should build in Minecraft World. Could you give me an idea? What do you have so far, by the way, Braxton? I mean, hey, that's more work than not work. So happy about that. I mean, I was hoping it would be a little bit more, but that is a-okay. We're gonna be content. We're gonna be happy with what we got. And Hilario, thank you so much. I appreciate that a ton. By the way, I read what is good. How you doing today? You guys now officially have 50 homes on the server. Okay, you guys. You asked, and it only took 3 months. More like 2. More like 1. Maybe a month and a half. We'll settle on a month and a half on that. I'm sure I probably put an update on the last time that we would have changed homes. Might actually be 2 months. Might even be 3, actually. You know, I'm just covering all bases here because I have no idea how long it's been. You guys could probably check the updates. I'm sure it's probably in there. But yeah, this didn't do a whole lot. Obviously, doing that like per level is kind of a lot. I guess your probably best bet is to drill a hole and then do it. Maybe. Drill, baby, drill type beat, I guess. I guess that's probably what we're thinking. I know we've definitely increased over time. I think we started out at 3, then we went to 5, then to 10, 10 to 15, and then 15 to 20, and then 20 to 50. So yeah. By the way, mob votes? Fireflies. You know, I don't mind fireflies. I just don't think it's the most important. You know what I mean? By the way, Emmanuel Guerrero, welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow, but much love out to you. And also, we are going to be going down basically flattened with that. So as you can tell, we have quite a lot of levels. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. This is my plan. Okay, this is my plan. You see this? You see the block. Okay, you see the block? Here we go. We get rid of top through bottom here. This is the plan. All the way through. All the way through. Even if we hit the little TNT area that we hit. All the way through. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then we come back. Oh, yeah. That's a lovely idea. I like that a lot. And also, I can't find any updates about the homes. Okay. That's fair then. Fireflies are the best feature of Minecraft Trust. I'll trust you for that. And if they're the worst, should I also trust you as well? Here's what I should do. I should just run. I should just go forward, run. I have plenty of food. I'll be okay. I should just run. And everything will work itself out. You know what I mean? Because what I'm thinking is, like, if I create, like, a vacuum, then I could just go ahead and break everything above me at some point. And also, Ishmael, thank you so much for being my #1 gifter. And, of course, liker. I appreciate that a ton. I start sending gifts and subscribe on both platforms. If I keep watching, Ishmael, I appreciate that a ton. Thank you again. And, yeah, as you can tell, that I'm just trying to find the most efficient way to mine all of this. You know what I mean? That's just kind of the toughest part. Finding an efficient way. Here we go. Cool. What a guy Jared is for letting us auto sort chests soon. You're very welcome. Oh, if only Pork didn't spend all of her time organizing her chests just for them to automatically organize themselves. Oh man, poor Pork. Cool. And you know what? You know what I think a better idea is? Starting at the bottom, or starting at the very last level, and then just working. Yes, that's what I had seen. I think there's a way to customize. There's a whole bunch of stuff for that. Why not use crystals? What would crystals do? Yeah, the sword is going to come in handy with that plugin. I think that'll come in handy for a lot of players. Because, like, generally people, it's not like it changed the games that much. Like, it is a part to, like, have messy. But it's also just nice. It saves a lot of time. And Milk Lover, we are currently working on a build called Kuzcotopia. We're working on flattening everything out from it right now. So let me go ahead and go up with all of this. And what's organized? So basically, what it will do is if you click middle button on your mouse, you will basically organize everything from... I believe you could set settings on it too. And what you will be able to do is it'll basically set all the saplings together. It'll set all the blocks that are similar together. So it'll sort everything basically just like sort and filter, if you know what I mean. Sort and sort and sort. So it's not going to be like, you could do it numerically. You could do it however you like, actually, I believe. So that's the lovely part. It also sounds expensive, though. End crystals explode. It probably is a little expensive, especially with gas tiers. Like, gas tiers, I believe, are really expensive. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I just don't know if it would work, though. Like, quick enough. You know what I'm saying? I guess I need something that's quick and efficient without it taking too long to, like, collect or obviously spend a lot of money on. That's kind of the big thing. So yeah, sort your items in your inventory by the type and auto stack them. Yeah, so also auto stack as well. So that's also really lovely. That's a lovely, lovely feature about that. And by the way, is it just me or am I playing alone? I mute the music and turn up the sound effects. Yeah, I primarily turn down the music in Minecraft. I usually just watch YouTube videos when I'm playing Minecraft. Obviously, I play Minecraft when I'm streaming, so that's also kind of a key to all of that. Yeah, I mean, we could buy gas tiers, but, like, we would have to buy obsidian. We would have to buy kind of a lot. This is what I'm thinking. How deep was that? That was 4? Oh, that looks so lovely, by the way. Let me go down by 4 here. I think I could get all of that. I think I could get all of that, to be honest. and then just walking back through and then mining that all, that would be really good. And shift click not already auto stack. I guess if you're referring to like any villager trades or obviously those in consideration for like dropping and dragging and dropping type things, then yes, that does the exact same thing. I guess the point is more or less to say that this, you just one click and everything's already stacked. You know what I mean? I mean, also, if neither roof is open, gas farm is easy. Yeah, I guess by the time I fiddle with a gas farm, I probably will already be done with this. By the way, I'm telling you, look at that. That worked out so well. I know I'm probably going to have to eat a lot of golden carrots, but luckily I have them. And so what I'm saying, I hope makes a lot of sense that like we could just kind of run through and just break a bunch of blocks all at once because of how fast things are. Which, if you ask me, is super cool. Super awesome. So yeah, when I shove things in the chest randomly, yeah, it just like auto sorts it. So it doesn't auto sort like obviously chests that like with one another, but it auto sorts everything inside that chest. Yeah, I think breaking them right now is the most convenient for sure. Draw. That's where my mind's at. I'm sure they probably wouldn't be expensive, but maybe they could be. I think it's just going to add up. Right now, my balance is 1.9 million. Sheesh. I didn't realize I had that much money. But it is on the higher side, so like, I don't know, do we try it real fast? I guess I could quest shop. I could buy some for 750. Don't really want to. How do I build end crystals? I don't think I built these yet. Gas tier glass IF ender. Let me find out. So it's glass panes. We already have glass panes. So then what I need is, I need this. I need that. And then a gas tier. Oh, yeah, you can only sell them. You can only sell them. That's right. Yeah, you can only sell them. Yeah. 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 I remember I changed that because then you couldn't just build end crystals and whatnot. You have to get end crystals through the quest. Or obviously go out and get gas, of course. I wanted to at least make that process hard, of course. There has to be one thing that we can all agree on. Like, hey, if one thing is going to be hard, like respawning the Ender Dragon. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You can get 750 points. Probably, honestly, not too hard. If you tried to go do quests. One thing. By the way, C-Matter, thank you again so much for being here. Much love out to you, my guy. Hope you have a good one. No, you cannot buy gas tiers. That is one thing off limits as of right now. But yeah, it's okay. I think I have a bunch of gas tiers. So that's good. That's good. I know for myself I don't need any, but you never ever know. Let's go ahead and go there. So here we go. And then, yeah, like I said, I just think we keep following this format here. If you know what I mean. Like, the beacon's still intact. The hard part is, like, there's going to be, like, a few little areas that are going to be in there that are going to run like a cave. And that I'm not going to be too happy about. Or I'm just thinking, like, do we just start shaving off level by level? There's so many ways that I could go about this. You know what I'm saying? Do we just go level by level? That honestly probably isn't a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? Level by level? What about if we just do this? Because I feel like working perpendicular is probably not the move. Then doing this. Getting down here. This will all open up as well. This will all open up. Oh, yeah, that's going to be rough. That's going to be rough to deal with that cave there. And also, I used to be a builder for TB2T, but then I quit because hacking made games too easy. That's completely fair. I totally understand what you mean. Like, obviously, if people obviously have hacks, TB2T kind of maybe loses its lust. Like, you feel like you're doing everything. This is the level that we should be at. This is the level that we're stopping at here. I'm liking this project. I'm liking this, I will say. I'm liking this. I believe this is underneath all of the stairs right now. And I don't necessarily want to be underneath all of the stairs. So yeah, this is the method I like. One level at a time, like one segment, one line, and then just do that a bunch of times, I guess. You know what I'm saying? By the way, Isabel, thank you again so much for being here. I know you have work in the morning, having fun with the rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Isabel. I hope that you have a great rest of your night. I know you worked in the morning today, so hopefully everything goes well. Glad that you got your spider spotter working. And also draw. I'm using just epidemic sounds. I don't have a playlist for it. I usually just turn on a bunch of different filters on, like, I look up something, then look up filters, and then listen. So yeah. By the way, Reza, big boy Za, thank you so much for that follow button. Much love out to you. I hope that you are doing well. Great to see you in here. Thank you so much for that follow button. Much love out to you. Hope that you are doing well. There we go. There we go. A lot of blocks here, but yeah, I think if we just work one by one. So yeah, technically I should do this actually. And yeah, by the way, but I made a whole Washington, D.C. on TB2T. That is so cool, by the way. That is super cool. Go like that. There we go. And also got to get 2,000 blocks from spawn just to be safe. That's for sure, baby. But yeah, I just wish it was Friday already. I know for tomorrow will be Friday. This Saturday, by the way, Nation, we are going to be having our lore stream. We're going to be having our election. We are going to be having our election for Little Tokyo and all that good jazz. So, yes, there is Silk Touch on this, by the way. I do have Silk Touch added on here. Ask for a builder for 2B. It used to be a Firm Vids. Oh, so that's super cool. Wonder what Caleb needs. And then, yeah, then I basically go over to this other segment here. And yeah, it's okay. Yeah, okay, I'll accept it. Hello. Oh, your axolotl is very nice, by the way. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Very nice that you found an axolotl, by the way. That's very, very cool. Does it have a name? Okay, cool. And then I think, yeah, do I just continue? Sorry, you're gonna have to watch out. I am mining. This is my paramount thing as of right now. Pedro the axolotl. I love that. Wait, guys, is it axolotl or ocelot? No, ocelot's the cat. No, I don't know. That was a dumb question to ask. That was such a dumb question. By the way, Pork, I see that. I see. I knew it was an axolotl. By the way, Pedro says to the viewers to follow. Well, thank you. Thank you, Pedro. I appreciate that a ton, by the way, my guy. Thank you. He's a real one. He's a nationer for sure. Pedro is a nationer, man. I don't know if he knows it yet, but he really is. He's a lifelong nationer. And we love Pedro. We love Pedro. I will say, I think we already have a person named Pedro at spawn. So I think we do have to differentiate Pedros because we do have a Pedro chicken. That was the one thing I did not want to have happened. Ugh, it's annoying. This is why it becomes so frustrating. This is how it gets so frustrating, is that. Because then I'm just like, you know what? Why don't I just go do this from the other side? Why don't I just go here and just do this? You know what? Maybe we just do one and then one. I don't know. This is kind of frustrating. And also, what are the odds that we get one question per person instead of two as a group? I'm not opposed to it. No. Okay, boss, you misread that, by the way. You misread that thing. You misread the thing. Because I'm thinking you're asking like 2 total questions. Are you thinking that we have 2 total questions? Maybe it could have been the way that I worded it. Every person gets 2 questions. Every person gets 2 questions. Either it could be a question to both of them, or you can give a question each. You know what I mean? So, like, let's say there's 2 candidates. Be like, hey, I would love to know your position on the Little Tokyo incident. Boom. That's one question, but that's to both of them. Or you could be like, one question, King Nub. You know what I'm saying? No, so everyone will get 2 questions. You don't have to use 2 questions, but that's the... I'm seeing where that confusion lies, though. As a group, obviously how many people are there on the day, that kind of varies and whatnot. So, yeah. Not the group gets 2. It's just more or less that everyone gets 2. So, yeah, other members will be able to ask 2 questions. Sorry, yeah. Each definitely would have been clearer there. For sure. For sure. Yeah, that definitely would have made things a lot clearer, for sure. By the way, Ishmael, thank you again so much for being here. By the way, the infamous Jared, that's in Fit videos. Oh, I see. This is one area that I'm not familiar with in regards to Minecraft. By the way, hello. Yeah, we're good. If you said one question, I would assume that each... Yeah. But yeah, since it was 2, it was a group. I see what you mean. Look at his name. Pedro Yasalot. Axolotl. Jesus. I remember I used to say axolotl super funky. I don't remember how I said it. I knew I used to pronounce it really funky, though, if you know what I mean. Like, I used to pronounce it really weird. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably don't want to do that. I'm just gonna have to line this up. Cool. We'll just line this up. Home C. So yeah, you guys do get 2 questions each. Sorry. That was obviously unclear. I could go ahead and re-edit that, or I'll just add a clarifying statement. Oh, Invis C Yeet. Oh, I don't even know. I'll take your gravel. I don't feel like you need gravel. I'll go ahead and take your gravel. So yeah, I just put it in your inventory. Axolotls are so goofy IRL. They just watch you do stuff half the time. They're probably the most interesting, like, semi-common aquatic animal. You know what I'm saying? By the way, yes, Ethan, there are actually maces on the server, by the way. Yes, there are maces on the server. You guys can find maces, obviously, in the trial chambers. We are on 120.1. So you guys should be able to find maces, of course, at any stop. By the way, Cade, thank you so much for the gold medal. Much love out to you. I hope that you are doing well. Thank you so much for the gold medal, my guy. And thank you so much, Cade, for choosing me to be your first gift. I do appreciate that a ton. This is going to get super annoying to deal with. Let me tell you. This is going to get super frustrating to deal with. It already is super annoying to deal with. You know what I mean? It already is kind of frustrating. Just a smidge. And also, by the way, Ishmael, my guy, Cade did overtake that #1 gifter, by the way. He did overtake it. And also, I got a tiny 3D printed axolotl for $2, Mink. Where did you get that, by the way? Sorry, Sir Bangus is ugly IRL. Was that Manny's? I know the name that you're referring to, Pork. But I don't remember the whole backstory about it. I don't remember the whole backstory. Okay, cool. And then I'll probably go here and then just follow. Just follow there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I hate... This is probably the hardest part, is when there's a cave involved. There's like a cave involved in all of this process. That's usually when things get kind of rough. Also, I'm debating if I go get up and get a Pop-Tart right now. I would go grab a Pop-Tart. I think it really depends on what flavor the Pop-Tart is, though. Okay, it is blue. That's right. I remember now. And also, by the way, Fire Horse 215 as well. Oh my goodness, there's a zombie attacking me. There's the ankle biter, the twerps. And also... Dungo Fed 213. Thank you both so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. I hope you are doing well. And also, I got 500 more coins that keep going. Yo, Kate, I appreciate that a ton. I mean, my guy. If there were anything, the roses. The roses. And also, boss, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer, by the way.
Sir, warning, your pickaxe is entering the yellow zone.
It is.
Hopefully you don't, know. Let it break again. Also, we are on 1.21. You said we were on 1.20.1. Very misleading, just like your post in the Chunk Discord today. Did you do good in English, Klilin Omega Lol Kappa?
English was not my strong suit in high school. I was actually a really bad, English, understanding, rhetoric and, understanding a lot of, different elements that, teachers try and teach you. I was really bad at. I was really bad. All that to say, things get better. Have they gotten better? I hope so. I was really bad. I've always told a story about, we were supposed to, me and, 3 other people, we all got into a group, and we were supposed to come up with what we thought what was the messaging in this story, and, what happened. And I remember our teacher is going to all of the groups, and she comes to ours, and she asks us, and she's like, you might want to reread the thing again. All 3 of us concurred. Every single other person in the class got it correctly, but us 3. We were like, what the fuck? I mean, also, Ishmael, I appreciate the sentiment, by the way. Dude, same. English was not my thing. It wasn't, I did enjoy it. I wanted to get better at it because my dad said, I'll never forget my dad telling me this. He was like, no matter what, you will always use English in your daily life. Sure, science kind of is very passive. You're not going to always be doing lab tests, of course. But you'll be sending emails, you'll talk on the phone. Just kind of use English a lot, you have to be able to understand it. So then I was like, you know what, I got to pick it up. And also, what's the point of English class, though? Genuinely, if you know how to read and write, there's no point. I feel like there's a level to it. I think part of it is a semi-historical sense. Some teachers are very much on old English and reading Shakespearean type things. Some teachers are very against it. Not because it's Shakespeare, but I guess it's just the type of writing that it is. And also, by the way, Kate, thank you so much for the 150 roses, my guy. Much love out to you. I hope that you're doing well again. Much love, Cade. And also be back tomorrow. Big dog, I gotta go. You're fun to listen and interact with. Thank you so much, Ethan. I know I was kind of passive on some of the message on TikTok, so Ethan, I appreciate that nonetheless. Great to hear all the stuff great to read all the stuff that you have been up to on TB2T, obviously before kind of departing. But nonetheless, super cool. And great to meet you again, Ethan. And boss, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer, by the way.
The way you read chat messages always amazed me. Bro will literally read out loud the complete opposite of what you said but then respond to it correctly. It makes no sense. I'd like to study your brain waves when you read chat because it's pretty rough. Not this message though, because it's read to you, so you shouldn't be able to misunderstand it.
Right. And hey, you do use English a lot. Here's the thing. Obviously, some people don't speak the language. Some people don't speak English. English as a subject is different than just, learning, words. It's, actually making sure, coherent sentences are said, just because I speak the language doesn't mean I know how to, speak it properly, right? So it's, a framework. You're learning, the framework to, different identities in English. But yeah, you use English a lot. And I'm saying that because some subjects you don't use all the time. Math you don't use constantly, 24/7. I'm using English right now. Am I using math? Probably not. Maybe subconsciously. But you know what I mean? I'm not using it proactively where I'm going out and I'm trying to add numbers and I'm 275, that circle, and then counting in 11, 9, 6, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, things of that nature. I'm constantly talking, And of course, yes, and Bro Ranger Transmess is completely opposite than what you said. It does happen. I do read things very quickly. And sometimes, what you said was not what I read. By the way, Noah, what is good? How are you doing today, Noah? Great to see you here. How have you been, Noah? Great to see you back. And also, by the way, Scar, what is good? Do a deep voice and make your own domain expansion. Please take your time. Right. And also, proper English boy, we've shortened. That's true, one. We have very much shortened, even that's not even proper English, but we have shortened a lot of words. Slang, abbreviations, WYA, WYD, let me know, you know, maybe that's the American culture that right there, you know. I think that's just more internet culture than it's like American culture, but I like to think that it starts, you know, it originates from here. You know what I'm saying?
Bro said like to a stream of 90% American people, you kinda use English a lot as if he doesn't speak English. And he's speaking English right now. Are you on the good shrooms? Get me on those because I need to think and understand the way you do sometimes. Omega lol kek kappa craigasm.
I'm really getting clowned now for sharing some philosophical information that my dad once mentioned to me. And I was like, you know what? I should learn how to, like, you know, I should get better at reading rhetoric, reading between the lines, you know? Like, not what they're saying, but how they're saying it. How are they presenting it, you know? Different things of that, you know? My goodness, I'm getting clowned for this. I'm getting clowned for sharing maybe a little bit of wisdom, okay? But boss, thank you so much. I do appreciate it a ton. And also, who's sending these TTS messages? By the way, Blue, what's good? Welcome back. And Dot, thank you so much for that follow button. That's my boy Boss over on the TikTok stream, or on the Twitch stream, excuse me. He's over there sending me TTS messages, letting me know that I already speak English. And also, Jared, if you want to learn a language, learn Spanish. It's in your blood. And yes, I know. And my mom's Spanish was pretty rough. Just kind of grew up in a predominantly English-speaking high school. Even if it was like 90% Mexicans. Or people that would traditionally speak Spanish. But also, did you flip the trapdoors open and closed? Oh gosh, boss. I have a feeling this is not going to end well for boss here. My inventory is full again. I also got to go ahead and mend my pickaxe here, Nationers. So we're going to go ahead and do that. This chest is getting very full right now. Let me tell you that. And also, you'll have that on them big jobs. But yes, I just feel like for myself, I wanted to better my English and writing scripts. I mean, I use it every day. I obviously talk to you guys. I communicate with you guys. Sure, I use math, you know. Addition, like today I had a notepad and I had to do 12 steps, and every 2 it would increase by 3 inches. And I had to do a whole thing, but then when I get to like 17.9, and then I'm like, oh crap, but then that needs to be 23 feet even, because 5 plus 3, then that's the whole foot, you know. By the way, gotta love Zalna. Thank you so much for that follow button. Much love out to you. I got a Happy Meal toy with my food, but I didn't get a Happy Meal. Nice. That's awesome. Blue. Very awesome. Also, Noah, thank you so much for the dig straight down, by the way. I hated math, and now I get used to it. I almost use it every day. Yeah. Also, this is one area that I've already dug down, so we will not find anything new in here, by the way, Nationers. Have already done this area before. Yeah, I really like math. Like, I can, like, quickly do math in my head and whatnot. So, yeah. That's been an element to my overall, like, education that I've really enjoyed. Like, quick mental math. I don't know how those people, or, like, kids, like, you know, like, have you seen those videos where they flash, like a handful of numbers, some of them negative, some of them positive, and they have to add them all together, and they're, like, they write it down, like, so quickly, and you're like, there's, like, this certain, like, tool that they use. So when you see them, like, basically, like, fiddling with the air, they're apparently, like, doing that in their head. By the way, Bar got no life BMX. Thank you so much for that follow button. Much love out to you. Bangus, sorry. I knew I mispronounced it in my head. I just, you know, I feel called out for it. Jared, it seems hard, but it's rather easy. I've tried it. By the way, Juan, are you talking... Which one are you talking about, Juan? Kind of lost track of where we're talking here. Let me get my freaking thing back here. And Bar, welcome in. And also, I'm afraid I gotta go to sleep because of school, Mika. Thank you again so much for being here. Much love out to you. Hope that you have an amazing rest of your night. And thank you again so much for being here. Why did the second chest make it break? Boss is having the worst luck with an iron farm right now. He's having like the worst luck of anyone that I know. Flashy numbers and the strategy they used for it took me like 5 minutes to master. Oh, okay. That's pretty interesting because like I've seen like the videos of like the little like children in like second grade and you're like, how is a second grader coming up with these numbers like so fast? Like you just like, that doesn't work. And you're like, the methodology seems to be working. So maybe I got to try it. And also, by the way, Owen, thank you so much for the 1 heart me. Much love, Noah. Thank you so much for digging straight down. I don't even need to campaign. I'm going to win. Oh, Noah. Noah's going in bold-faced. Noah, I'm going to reach out tonight with some questions just so you guys can fill out, just so I can maybe ask about some of your policies that you'd have. So just keep an eye out for your DM. And then if you could get it to be just at least before the event, that'd be great. I'll put you and Mars in the group chat with Junior. Well, technically, I'll just add you to the one with Mars and Junior. Because Junior may have dropped out, but we'll see what ends up happening. I'd rather him be prepared instead of not be prepared, just in case. No, I'll probably just add him into a separate one, just so then you guys are kind of like in the not know, you know what I'm saying? I guess we'll kind of make it fun. Because I know we have that one that we use for the court case. You know what I mean? Let me also grab some paper here. Home A. I also love this resetting here. I like that a lot. But yes, they're technically... I know of the one that you're talking about, though. Jax is still whitelisted, yes. Oh, are these guys not... Oh, my God. Yo, are you guys about to scam me? You guys are scamming me out of paper right now. Oh, my goodness. You guys are low-key just scamming me out of paper. I will not settle for that. I will not settle for that. But yes, Jax is still whitelisted. Yeah, he's been whitelisted. He has not been removed at all. If he is planning on coming. And also, Chris Middlepart, not gonna lie, thank you so much, Bar. I appreciate that a ton. And now he's thinking about reading the messages wrong subconsciously. Way to go, boss. Yeah, maybe you just gotta plant the seed and be like, you know what? We need him to read it right. And who knows? Maybe it is a little bit of that tough love of me just happened. I gotta do better. I gotta do better in reading it. Gotta make sure to like read every single word, you know? Yes, same with Thunder. Yes. They are both still on. Cool, let's add that there. I'm gonna go ahead and add that there. Reading chat and playing is hard to... It is, Cade. And you know, if you guys were in my shoes, you guys would also struggle with this thing as well, okay? I know that to be true. This is not a me thing. This is a stream thing. You know what I'm saying? You're probably typing right now that, no, Jared, it is a you thing of me rereading or misreading the chat and reading the complete opposite of what you guys said. So, you know, the villagers have inflated their prices. Well, some of them, some did, but I don't think I could buy from them. No, Jared, I would never do that. Right. Let me go here. You know what I'm gonna do? Here's one thing I'm thinking about. Here's what I'm thinking about here. And also, yeah, you're right. This is a you thing, right? Right. I knew people had their thumbs. I knew people had their keyboards clicking. I know you guys a little bit too well for that not to be a true statement that you guys were typing it right now. I forgot that you had the chest and put it back and it's working. Well, let's go. I'm glad. Pork to the rescue as always. And also, JD, what is good? And Ishmael, welcome back. And also, you looked mad, Jared. What happened? JD, nothing much. Nothing. I'm not mad. I'm just I feel like I'm misunderstood, you know? I just feel like I'm misunderstood in these streams. A lot of people are like, Jared, that's not what that message said. Reread it. I'm like, okay, I'll reread it and work through it. And then I realized that what I said originally was not what the message said. And also, by the way, no worries, by the way. If you do want to subscribe, obviously you can also head over to the YouTube channel. So that obviously that subscription is free. You can find all of my links in the link in my bio, by the way, Bar. Jared, you hate us. No, I just feel like sometimes I read things too fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. I just feel like I'm misunderstood. You know? Soon you're gonna start seeing my hair like get a little darker. You're gonna get like some weird philosophical, my hair's gonna start growing out. I'm gonna look like a caveman in the next 6 months. And you're gonna be like, what happened? I'm gonna be like, boss happened. He planted in my head that, you know, I was reading chat wrong. And I was on the goo the shoo-shoo shrooms or something. What did he say? He said something. What did he use? There was a word that he used, and I want to read it. What did he use? Let me pull it up. He said, where are they? Oh, the good shrooms. Yeah. That's what he said I was on. I'm like, I know that I'm not on it. I'm gonna also gotta be gray from all the stress reading chat messages. I'm like, okay, that says gonna be gray from all the stress of reading chat messages, right? Like I have to prepare myself to read it before I read it. Oh my goodness. And also, yes, the good shrooms. I knew it was, yeah, I knew it was something of that line. I knew it was like GG something, but I didn't know what the word was. There's also a giant cave down here. This is going to be frustratingly annoying to deal with. The good shrooms. And also Sigmet. Yes, we are getting rather close. I wouldn't say like done, but rather close to where I would like to be. Like I said, this is probably a full day's, you know, worth of project, but we're working one step at a time. By the way, boss, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer, by the way.
Jared, I might be coming out of retirement as a public relations representative. Hope you guys are all ready, devilish face.
Oh, you're coming out of retirement? I mean, you already have the suit on, boss, so that's good. I'm glad that you have the suit on and whatnot. Like, I mean, you already have it on. I feel like I never knew that you were retired. I know that you were like a Grand Slam. So are we like building a ballpark now? So you're hitting Grand Slams like continuously? Is that what's going on? Is that what's happening? Do I need to prepare for a Grand Slam this Saturday? I don't know. I mean, also, JD, I know Rio will be missed. Rio will be missed. Freaking Puffin, man. Oh my goodness. I feel that, Hugh. I get zipped up every time I play BO5. I was playing Call of Duty. I got stacked and got right off. Every time I play, like some days I play Marvel Rivals and I look at it and I'm just like, you know what? That was a really bad game. Like, not the game in general, but like the game that I had was like really bad. And I was like, you know what? Do I really want to play another game? Do I really want to? Is the Green Goblin yelling at me? Like, should I? You can't off on a loss. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I will have to put the suit back on. Mars can't make it Saturday. So I'll be his official proxy. Oh, you're going to literally be his PR. That is insane. I love that. I absolutely love that. I didn't even know. I didn't even hear the word that Mars wasn't going to make it this Saturday. That's going to be fun, though. I like that, though. Makes it a little bit, you know... I mean, yeah, it's just a PR. 10K per person who votes for Mars. Oh, my goodness. I have a feeling bribery is at play right now. I mean, I guess if Elon can do it, I guess anyone could. Technically, it is within legal bounds. I did learn that. So, it is within legal bounds. You'd believe it or not. There we go. He literally asked about it the other day. Oh, did I? Maybe I just don't remember that. I literally did not remember a single lick of that conversation. Did he ask in the Discord or ask in the game? Did he ask me over voice? I don't know. I'm actually generally so confused. But you know, I mean, Noah's gonna be ready. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. And also, I haven't played Rivals yet. Is it any good? I've heard good, but also a lot of bad. I think it's really good. I think if you keep your mind open to like, yeah, like this is a game that probably looks a lot similar to other games. Like a lot of other games do. X Defiant. Off the Grid. Look exactly like Apex Legends. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I think if you just kind of come with an open mind that Marvel Rivals is a fun game and like you'll enjoy it. Just having like an open mind and not being like, oh my gosh, this is Hanzo, you know, or like if you played Overwatch too. Jared, if we collab, we could play Call of Duty. I would love to do that, JD. I'd love to do that, my guy. Jared, we saw that. Yeah, I did fall. I did fall one, okay? I missed the jump. Okay, we don't talk about it. Nobody saw. Nobody saw, okay? That's all. That's all. I think I could do 4 at once. So let me go 2 and then 2 back. Well, I guess it probably is no different than just doing 2 anyways. 4 is probably no different than just doing 2. Obviously, the hard part, like I said, is just kind of worrying about, what is it? Worrying mainly about the caves. That's really it. Jared, can you show me how the autocrafter setup works? Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. Let me finish up this line real fast. It's really easy, by the way, Blue League. I promise. I promise it is, like, super easy. And also, when will you be open to do that? Probably not anytime soon, JD, I will say. Probably not anytime soon. But I will make sure to, I will let you know, okay, JD, when that happens. Also, with video games too much. I already have a new PS4 for 2 weeks. I already have 100 hours in Apex. That's insane. 200 hours in that game is nuts. But kudos out to you. Like, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Like, that's the lovely part. Let me finish this line, Blue. Or actually, I'll just show you now. Do you want to come down, Blue? You want to TP over? You could take a screenshot, too. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. I've had burps over these past few days. It's been really weird. It's been a weird sensation. But yeah, Bar, that's insane, though. What character you like using in Apex? Why are there so many cows? Right there used to be a cow farm where I bred them and they would die. If I, basically I would entity cram the cows. What I end up doing here is I ended up making this, where this goes down. And this goes into this, and this autocrafts paper. So let me head over to my melon one, Blue. And also, by the way, Jesse, baby, thank you so much for the wood heart me. Hello, hello. Let me uncover this. I'm gonna go on not push a dock. Okay. So I can just kind of walk it through this. Okay, here we go. 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 Okie dokie. By the way, Jesse, baby, welcome back. How have you been? Great to see you here. Hope that you are doing well. Much love out to you. Okay, so stand back here. This is how this works. So you need 2 crafters. Crafters are pretty easy to make. You need a crafting table and a dropper and some iron and some redstone. That's about it.
I saw that.
And also, boss, thank you so much
Boys, I am back in the game. This Saturday, I am hitting my second Grand Slam.
Second Grand
They don't
Slam,
even
baby.
know what's about to happen. This Saturday, be there or be square.
Yes, sir.
Also, everybody who votes for Mars till get 30k. See y'all Saturday.
30k for anyone that votes for Mars. That's insane.
30k is
30k.
crazy.
And is that just from boss, or is that like in addition? Is that the campaign? The campaign's funding that? And
I think you gotta vote for him at this point. I mean, it's like a shame if you don't. I mean, I don't know what my cousin Blue would say, but
Jesse, were you in jail? Great. How are you, sir? I swear the world looked different every time. Were you in jail, Jesse? Wait, why did you say jail? I'm so confused. Were you in jail? Oh, and Tara's adding 10k on it. Oh my God, 10 from Blue, 10 from Tara, 10 from me. Oh my goodness, the campaign.
Mars he just DM'd me on Discord. It's 10 from him too.
Oh, so 40k? Should I even on the server, but I even vote for Mars? Oh, Octane, very nice. I think I liked Octane or whatever the like shadow one is. So Blue, basically this left one, this left crafter is the recipe.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the recipe. You put a comparator in it. Okay. What you'll do, let's say if you have something that's less than like the items, like this is a 3x3, you can right click it. Let's say if you had like one less spot, make sure on this one to get rid of it. Like you can freeze them out.
Yeah.
All of these are active. So comparator, and then this can face whatever way you want. Just know that wherever it faces is where it goes, of course. That's where it shoots out.
Yeah.
And so if it's facing a chest or a hopper, it'll go right into it. Okay? So comparator, always facing inwards to the crafters. If you're building it like this one would go to the right. Wherever the redstone torch is, or the redstone repeater is, there needs to be a block in front of it. That was the mistake I made with the sugar. So make sure that there's that. And then, yeah, so basically you can flip this. I have one that's on the right and then also one that's on the left. So you could do like redstone repeater here and then redstone here and then have the crafter and comparator on the other side and then have that block being there. So this is the system as of right now. By the way, boss, thank you so much for the 100 bits here, by the way, my guy.
Attention nationers,
so like this part up here is just a
everyone WHO votes for Mars will get $40,000.
40K.
Let's make sure
insane.
Mars is the next mayor.
That
we
is
give
insane.
AF freedom,
oh,
fun,
Blue League, Jesus Christ.
I tried to
we
get
will
you
see you on Saturday.
You know what?
I was gonna be evil.
The thing was, Blue, is I looked over at my Twitch panel over here and saw it, and like then I stopped because I saw it said dig straight down. It wasn't the cheer. Ay. Well, I'll go here. So, did you actually care about the crafter?
Yeah, I actually do.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think I'm gonna do one for iron.
Oh, cool. Yeah, to make the blocks. Yeah. So all you need is a feeder, and like this shows, it's only one. Like, I mean, this doesn't even need to be a double. That's just for the aesthetic. And then obviously like the hopper leading into it. Like this could be 3 hoppers leading into it. It honestly, I guess honestly it probably couldn't be because of this. Like I had to make it like lower, of course, because this whole system needs to be there. So yeah, I mean, I guess I could rotate it, but for the aesthetic, obviously not. And also, why you even near Blue? That's my guy. No, this is Blue Lagoon. This is Blue Lagoon. It's French. Revenant Bar, maybe. He was like a shadow character. Kind of like oranges. I thought it was Octane. I could be wrong. I haven't played Apex Legends since 2018. No, it's an expression like somebody is crazy. Oh, Jail, I see what you mean. This is like, I'm seeing what you mean now, by the way, Jesse. No way, 50K to vote? People are putting money?
50K is
oh my goodness.
Crazy.
Pork's adding another 10K. So we have Blue, Mars, Boss, Terra, and Newt, and Boss, Terra, Pork, Blue, and Mars. Yeah, that's 50K. Never mind, not even joking anymore. Jared, please put my vote in for Mars on Saturday, even if it ain't on the server one. I definitely, again, early voting. We will get early voting going, of course. So if that needs to go through, then yes. So yeah, that's the whole setup here, by the way.
Yeah.
And yeah, just making sure, like, if you don't have that block in front of the repeater, it won't work. It's just gonna log jam. Don't ask me why. That's just how that works, apparently. I don't know why. So yeah. And then, yeah, you'll see, like, it pulse. Like, obviously, you see it going, like, wave after wave after it makes every block. And then, yeah, it'll automatically make it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll leave this. I'll leave this open, or unless you want to take a screenshot. And then, like I said, you can flip it however you need, depending on your design. Renz, I wouldn't say I'm a redstone master. I would say that Blue League's definitely more of that than I am. But the crafting setup I already had, so I might as well take a look at it and whatnot. So I looked up tutorials, I promise. Hoping Anvil doesn't fall on my head anymore. By the way, Blue League, you might as well tell Jared about me. We just got to make sure we keep a list of all the voters so we actually follow through on our promises. I'm too lazy to pay it 20 times because Mars is getting a clean sweep. You never know. You never know. Noah's on the server. Maybe he's plotting some stuff. Maybe he's gathering some votes. Maybe it's going to be like the 2024 election. You know, you're going to get the freaking Amish out there voting. You know, we're going to get people from all corners. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's the anvils. There's the anvils. I found the anvils here. I found them. And also now I have a lot of support from the Amish community. That's good. I mean, hey, again, the Amish community getting out, getting voting, you know? I just feel, by the way, Mars, let me add you to that, by the way. I feel like your name's already on that. I feel like it would be better for us just to give the funds to one trusted person they go around and actually play. That's probably what I would do, to be honest. Not to bring up politics, but this election was an absolute landslide. It was insane. I did not... So, my thoughts were it was either going to be a complete, like, landslide or, like, very close. It was kind of, like, in the middle from my perspective. And I'm sure for a lot of people, they're like, maybe like Nevada, like gets flipped because Nevada, like typically is a battleground, Arizona too. And you just never know. Like, obviously if the trends stay, but you never know where the trends stay and where most of the votings are. But yeah, it was definitely very interesting. Once Pennsylvania was won, that's usually like a big call for that. That's usually like, oh, like that, you might have lost. You would need like a big comeback in like an additional state and whatnot, for that to all work out. I think I'm missing a few blocks, but that's okay. Let's hope Blue got what he needs. I'm also short a few. Home, let's see. Let's go grab some. But yeah, okay, no worries, by the way. I'll get the party started right away. There's gonna be an after party. I love it. The whole thing, hopefully they will all be honest, but everyone I've talked to said they'll vote for me to begin with. You never know. Maybe they are telling you what you want to hear. We're going to find out this Saturday. We will find out this Saturday on who and where and how things are going to go down in the voting column for the mayor of Little Tokyo. I feel like the campaigns, they've been good. I feel like there's a lot of backing. There's a lot of money involved too. So, yeah. We shall see. We shall see how it all plays out. We about to have the best leadership for Little Tokyo. Oh my goodness. I'm excited to see what happens regardless of the winner. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I also have a handful of anvils now. Let me go home base here. I'm heading out. See you tomorrow. Mooney, thank you again so much for being here. By the way, my guy, I appreciate it a ton, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your night, by the way, Mooney. Much love. Oh, that's where they are. Chipped anvils. Boom. Boom. Coolio. By the way, Boz, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer. Thank you so much. About to crash out and pull a blue of course.
If we get a clean sweep, I will give every chunk member 20k instead of 10k.
Yo, money's just going up. You know, you guys are, this is so funny. I'm loving the fact that you guys keep raising the money when there's not somebody competing with you guys in the money column right now. Like, it's not like Noah is like, you know what, I'll pay everyone 60k, and you're like, you know what, we'll pay everyone 70k, like an auction. You guys are just like, you know what, we're just gonna continue to pay more money. So maybe people are gonna be facetious about their vote and still get that money, you know, still get that bag. I always have to give 16k in anvils. Blake will at least promise not to hurt you in a hole if you do vote for Mars. You know, he'll make sure that you're well protected. By the way, Caleb, thank you so much for jumping on the bed, by the way, my guy. I do appreciate that a ton. Thank you. Just a recommendation, you should make a stream dedicated to playing, to try and play an Unravel and Unravel 2. Interesting. Is that like, what type of game is that, if you don't mind me asking, Bar? And the Varo01, I have a 4090, NVIDIA 4090 here. I'll make sure the holes stay protected. By the way, Caleb, thank you so much for the jump on the bed. By the way, my guy, much love out to you. That hurt my nose. I think I landed like on the bottom of my nose there. Oh my goodness. I also have like a ton of stuff on my desk right now that like has no room. I have like no room for things. And Ishmael, welcome back. And Navarro, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Much love out to you, my guy. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you again. Much love. How was your day today, by the way? Let's hope that I can break all of this. Let's hope. Let's hope. Also, always out of stock when I'm here. Luckily, well, I mean, the jump on the bed was probably good for a little bit. Maybe it just became because Blue League also just did it as well. And Ishmael, welcome back. Vara, how are you doing today? Oh, yeah, I forgot to fill that in. I knew that I forgot to fill that in. That's okay. That's okay. We might not get everything, but that's okay. Cool. We'll go ahead. The bribery with the charity that you guys are doing for voters is it's allowed. It's allowed. It's allowed. It's allowed in U.S. politics. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. And then I'm just kind of leaving everything up. I'm kind of leaving everything up by one because I don't really want to break that yet. That's going to be kind of tough. It's a puzzle platform where you play with a little yarn puppet. Okay, and I'm assuming like unraveling, it kind of makes sense like to the name of what it would be. Makes sense. You should make a link or something with the equipment you have. I definitely could. I haven't thought about that actually. It's actually a really good idea, by the way. I'm hoping to at least get like 10 more lines of this done. The hard part is there's just so many lines. And you have to go down 20 blocks. It's kind of a lot. But yeah, Vara, I'll definitely have to make something. Maybe I'll put something in that link in my bio so people can maybe check out some of the specs and what I had and I'm using right now. Maybe that'll be something I do. Yeah. But yeah, I have a 4090. I have a game link, Elgato game link, game capture card working in there. And boss, thank you so much for the 100 bits here, by the way. Much love.
I think we need to stir up a controversy. In the US,
yep.
all the controversial candidates win office.
Yes, that's
so
very true.
So let's go around and start up some controversy.
Controversy. I love that. I love how the TTS is saying controversy. 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 That's so funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, maybe that's something. I mean, that's up to the candidates, of course. You know, I've heard that there's been a lot of Enderman killings. You know, Enderman killings. What is your stance on, you know, mob protection, especially from the ones that are peaceful? You know, what about like what about mob conservation efforts? You know, I'm sure there's a giant group on the chunk that, you know, care about that. You know, especially with the Enderman. By the way, Hilaria, welcome back, by the way. We have been working on just getting kind of just things stripped down. It's obviously taking a lot longer than I would like, but hey, that's the price we pay for a great build and whatnot. Yeah, as a mob, I mean, it's the first three letters of your name. I understand where your head's at. And yeah, Hilaria, we're just kind of going section by section, just getting a lot of this done. It's kind of taking a lot longer than I would have liked, but that's okay. You know, I'm willing to forfeit everything to make this a really great build. I want it to be a really great build, and I want it to be good. And so I got to be patient. That's kind of the big thing. Obviously, mining all this out is just kind of a lot in general. So yeah, just trying to stay positive, especially because it is a lot to break. And so I'm really hoping, really hoping that everything just kind of goes well. We could get things moving smoothly. My poor auto sorter is like filled to the max. I guarantee it. I absolutely guarantee it. Absolutely guarantee it. And also the borrow, yeah, the mic is crazy expensive, especially if you want to go for a full, yeah, the PC part picker and you could add your build. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I just use NZXT. Mind you, I bought it before the controversy. Just gonna formally make that official. But I just need a website that would make and put all the parts together, make sure that they all work. Because some parts obviously don't work together, which kind of seems odd, but makes a lot of sense in the world of PC parts. So, yeah. 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 And also, which mic are you guys talking about? Oh, this is going to be annoying. There we go. There we go. And also you could pay someone on the server to help mine. I could. Very well could. Should be a little smooth this Saturday, hopefully with a semi-controlled fun day again. Yeah, it honestly should be. Like, I think it's going to be a ton of fun. Like, obviously there'll be kind of like a general outline, if that makes sense. And I'll probably just come up with that outline again like we did last time. So, yeah, it'll be a ton of fun. Yeah, Kate, I am using a Shure SM7B. This is an XLR mic. You can get the Shure SM something that kind of looks like this, a little bit bulkier, but that one is USB compatible. So you don't need to have an aux or a mixer for it, because those generally just kind of run very expensive too. Pork said, I love mining. No control, just pure chaos. Just like, I've ran out of questions. Does anyone else have any? Blue League. I'm out of, that's the only question, Your Honor. It's like, brother, he only had one question for his own. It was so funny. I love the approach that Blue had of like coming ill prepared. I thought that was really funny. That was really nice. That was like a nice touch. Like, it was a really good comedic relief, because a lot of it was very formal, like with Boss's side, but it was so contrasted. So contrasted between side to side and whatnot. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish this. And like I said, Nationers, it is just kind of a lot of area. It really is. There's parts of me. Oh, gee. There's parts of me where I'm like, you know what? Let's get like the top level done, and then we do the next level, and then we do the next level, and then part of me is just like, do we even do that? Is that efficient enough? I kind of just do like, I kind of switch. I don't stick with the same thing, and I just kind of switch, and I'm just like, what am I feeling right now? What am I feeling? You know what I'm saying? What's my body telling me right now? Do we need to switch? Do we need to, you know? How do we want this formatted, you know? Because it is kind of a large surface area. You would like to think that you have everything planned out and whatnot. And also, I also got... Oh, I never got paid, Blue? Right. Because of course, you know, Blue was working undercover there. Baloo Lagoo. You will have to talk to your cousin about that, because he will probably deny all of the allegations. You're going to have to talk to his cousin about it. I honestly, every time in that single core, I was laughing. I love that Mars confused my crying for laughter. He's like, oh, I think somebody's laughing. I was like, oh, well, I was trying to cry, but yeah. The one thing is, what is it? Then I just stopped after that. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Could you say happy birthday to my friend, Terry Caribbean Burn? Shout out Terry. Happy birthday, Terry. Mars kept telling Boss you could call your first witness. I loved it. I loved like how somewhat chaotic it was at times. I thought that was really funny. I did enjoy the like we had like somewhat of a flow chart for what we wanted. We had like some like ifs, like if it's going too fast, if it's going too slow, some things like that. I think it was because of the hippo doinking. To be honest. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys were obviously a part of that entire thing, I hope that you guys enjoyed that all as well. If you guys were there last Saturday, we had a massive mining event, and then even a bigger court case which led to the explosion of the courtroom and then also the subsequent banishing of Blue League, or Blue League, which is Blue League's cousin. And then on top of that, we then, Junior became acting mayor because he was the founding father of it. And so he became acting mayor. And so he did that. He's still acting mayor until this Saturday. So he's been keeping it up to date on all things Little Tokyo, from Enderman creeping up with blocks of dirt and, just being chill guys. Chill guys. What can you say? There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, and I fell. I'm not going to lie. I don't even know who all died. I know I died. Junior died, and I think Neutron died? I think it was us three. Yeah, Neutron definitely died because he had to he DM'd me and he needed his stuff back. And then at the town hall meeting, Isabel and somebody else died. Isabel and Tara died? Did Isabel and Tara die at the town hall meeting? By the way, Adrian, welcome back, by the way. Great to see you back here, by the way, my guy. My favorite clip is when I said objection irrelevant. Mars denies it and the boss said it was. I laughed so freaking hard when I was editing that clip. Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevant. He's like, no, Blue League, I would like to see where this is going. And then boss is like, no, he's actually right. That was partially irrelevant. I'm going to ask my last question. Now, I died. I'm sure some of you guys weren't looking at the chat at that time, but I tell you that moment, like the chat was going crazy, just laughing. Luna died. Estrella died. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. I wasn't too sure who had died then. Because I know Isabel did, and then Luna would also make a lot of sense. Cool. Let me go ahead. Oh, this is all the paper I have. This is why I need so much things for paper. That's why I need my guys. Give me some of that. Come on now. You have paper. You got cheap paper, too. You be getting me a lot of emeralds. That's some cheap paper right there. Oh, and not to confuse that for cheap labor. It's cheap paper. I know they kind of sound alike if you say it fast enough. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's cheap paper. Cheap paper, not cheap labor. And also, which is funny because I was sitting in the middle of them and I was like, what the F just happened? Yeah, it was like, I was so confused on what happened. And Adrian, nothing much. We were just running back through our court case that we had last weekend and whatnot. And, I felt like in character, Mars took weeks to prepare and was stressed and stuff. Then there's a bunch of BS that happened in shenanigans. And they're like, oh, come on. I think you did a good job as judge, I will say. I feel like it was like a pretty smoothly ran. I did enjoy that you allowed us to object. That was really nice. I just kept saying hippodoink. I just kept yelling hippodoinking. Because like I knew I couldn't say anything. Like I couldn't do anything unless I asked boss or something to do something, so I wasn't able to do much. So I was like, you know what? Let me just like burst out, you know? I'm just gonna start yelling. I thought that was something that I felt in my gut that I needed to do. Let me tell you that. I was like, you know what? I knew that we were gonna find out what hibble-doinking meant. It was just more or less what did it mean. And so when Junior got called up, that's when I was like, you know, it's time to strike. I actually wanted more objections, but like I was like, it was all hippodoinking. I was like, yeah, hippodoinking, you know, gaslighting Blue. I do think that there was a good balance. I felt like it was a very good flow. Like I think Boss and of course Blue League both used their like objections very frivolously, like very nice. Like nicely, like didn't have too many, didn't have too little. Like I felt like it was like a very nice sweet spot on that. Because like I'm sure court cases are pretty just like sustained, you know, like kind of rolling your eyes. You're like, come on, you know, things of that nature. And also, oh my God, what? I love Boss constantly being like, the judge is going to hold you contempt. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. To be honest, I had not heard of that term before. And so I'm like, I don't care what it means. And so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. That was kind of my mindset going into that because I was like, I don't know what that means in the court of law. Ouch. See, this is why it's kind of hard breaking all the way down, because if you fall all the way down. And also, I cared about leading up to the stream as learning what hippo doinking was, and then on the day, you figured out what hippo doinking was. You officially found out what it meant. And also, yes, Kate. So on the server, we had a court case due to my death in Little Tokyo. And like, we were watching back the footage, which is kind of funny. We were watching back the footage, and I was looking at it, and I think Mars had showed me the clip, and I was like, oh, okay, so it is who I thought it was. Or it makes sense that it is who it was, but I was thinking it was actually Boss. And so I was kind of hoping that we would either uncover that it would be Blue that killed me, or that it was Boss that killed me, and both of them are lawyers. It just happened to be so much chaos. Shut up, you're gonna get in trouble. There's a lot of good moments from that. And again, if you guys want to relive that, Jared Hathaway VODs, I actually did post that VOD this last Sunday, so you guys can actually relive that whole court case, by the way. So, yeah. To all those who don't know, hippo doinking shenanigans, or whatever, really whatever you want it to mean, but more or less like not giving a straightforward answer. You know, you're like, haha, you know, dude, Blue League, that'd be super awesome. You could feel free to use my footage, by the way. If you need me to segment out like just a court case, I certainly can. Because I know that's kind of just like a lot. So yeah, we're just kind of running back through it for you guys on TikTok, and maybe some of you guys who are newer to the streams. We did have that. We will be having another, I guess, a little bit of lore and all of that good jazz this upcoming Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be having our debate as well as our questioning from the citizens and people of Little Tokyo. And then also on top of that, one of the big things that we will have is we'll be having our election. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I kind of like those shenanigans of like, oh, you want to know about that? Well, I'll tell you about that. Like when you could just like straightforward answer, like, oh, he's hippo doinking. Kind of like a filibuster in a way. Kind of like on the same lines of that. So what's, yeah. So Kate, on YouTube, I post all of my VODs on there on Jared Hathaway VODs. If you want to find the channel, I would look up Jared Hathaway VODs Chunk SMP. You'll probably find it. Like if you look up Jared Hathaway VODs right now, you probably won't find it. Like it's not SEO optimized. But I'm trying to get it to a point where like you guys can just kind of look it up. Usually that just kind of comes with the subscribers and the general watch of it. And people actually like go into the channel and being a part of it. You know, not necessarily like they have to, and I don't expect people to watch VODs, but it's like there just in case you want some like background noise too. And like maybe you missed a stream from a few weeks ago and you need to go back, you could go watch it. Yeah, I've had a VOD channel since August, actually. I think the first... You remember when we were playing that Paralympics or the Olympics Go and we were trying to like get every gold medal? I've had it since then. Yeah, so Jared Hathaway VODs, you can find all of the VODs, every stream that I've done from now all the way from, I think, like, or late July, maybe? Okay, yeah, I mean, we had House Flipper on it. House Flipper's on there, House Flipper 1, and I believe House Flipper 2 is also on it. So yeah, we've had everything under the sun that we streamed. Every stream's been up there. I also have my highlight. I also highlight every stream on Twitch, so that will always be there. Yes, Kate, yes. So yeah, if you guys want to watch the court case, Jared Hathaway VODs, maybe Chunk SMP, you'll probably find it. If you look up just Jared Hathaway VODs, you will not find it. Just say it till Saturday when you keep hearing the words no comments. Oh gosh, if it's gonna be like that, I will continue to ask the same question. Or we will have to set rules in place. We will have to set rules in place. Yeah, I haven't had a VOD. I mean, I don't have VODs from way back then. I have like the downloads, but I couldn't tell you like when they happened. And so, yeah, with the VOD channel, it's just because Twitch is kind of not so good about it. Like they go away after a certain amount of time, depending on your status with Twitch. Like even Twitch Turbo? Twitch Turbo. Like you could also get like 80 days and whatnot, or like 60 days, which is like kind of insane. I'm like, do I get that? That's kind of nice. But yeah, they take usually about an hour to load or hour to upload. So that it is kind of decently nice for that aspect, but it is just generally a lot to do. So I usually do those on Saturdays and Sundays. No, I mean, if I don't know exactly what Mars... Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to make sure to... I'll make sure you guys have the list of questions so you guys can prepare them beforehand. And then I guess most of the no comments would probably come from, like, audience votes or audience questions. Okay. I should have get this side flattened. I'm not going to lie. The TNT was not a really good idea. It was, but it wasn't. It just added a massive cave in the middle of this. So it becomes like very difficult to like build and break. It like just becomes very frustrating to do that. If you know what I mean. So yeah. And also, one thing I did funny is both Blue and Boss agreed that one thing didn't happen at a certain time and place. I didn't want to say anything, but there is, we say it when we watched the recording yesterday. That's what happened. You saw it. In what context? What is, maybe I'm just missing the context there, by the way, Neutron. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. And then people were like looking underneath it. Oh, it's just like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I see what you mean. And that's better if Mars could ask the questions you're going to ask. Yes. Yeah, just preparing those answers too. That completely works. So yeah. Coolio. Let's go ahead and get this. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. You guys have been absolutely fantastic today. There's been a lot of mining done. We obviously have a lot more progress to go, which kind of new in the first place. One of the big things that I was hoping for was that maybe, just maybe, we could get a lot of it done. I don't know how likely that is, if you know what I mean. I'm just kind of hoping maybe we could get some more of this done. I mean, this is only at level 80. I mean, this is kind of a wide base, but if you look at it in the whole grand scheme of things, it's not a lot. By the way, Paul OG, thank you so much for that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. I hope you are doing well. Great to see you here. And also, Balthok Chris, thank you so much for that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Much love out to you. So yeah, just stripping it back. We'll probably have to strip a little bit more of it up there once that comes time. But right now, just working on straight paths as I see fit for the time being. And also, you have to think that, like, I think we only... Oh yeah, this is only that section. It's going to be a lot of mining. Here's what I'm going to do as of now, though. Here's what we do. Let me get rid of all of these items. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of sand. I've been very, like, anti-TNT. But I feel like it's maybe time to use a bit of TNT here, okay? And also, both... Chris, I am currently working on a... I'm trying to flatten out an area right now. That is what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to flatten out an area... specifically for this build, this mega build that I'm working on. Oh, also let me mute. Here we go. So I'm hoping that this will build it. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Let me go do that. Do that. Do that. Let's blow some stuff up, baby. Obviously, like I said, this takes some time. It's gonna take some time. And it will take some time, but we have to be diligent in this. By the way, both of Chris, it's not modded, but we do have a lot of plugins on the server. And also, by the way, Camaro, I believe that's Camaro Frito. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Great to see you here. How are you? and welcome into the stream. I hope that you're having an amazing day. We are currently, we need to get some TNT. We need to get some TNT in here. And so the TNT that we're using is, we're going to use it for a specific area. We're just going to kind of blow it up. Hopefully everything stays okay. That's kind of, I guess, the main issue. Go ahead and send those through. And Camara, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Glad to hear that you're doing great. Great to see you in here. I have 150% in my speech class right now. Let's freaking go, Blue. Let's freaking go. Let's go back home, V. I know it's up here. But yeah, we do have a handful of plugins on the server, by the way. So that we do have. It is almost nighttime. I am thinking, it's kind of out loud here. Kind of thinking out loud. There's a few things that I'm thinking about doing. Is I would really like to chain a lot of these things up. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to kind of rig these up top down. If you know what I mean. And then three blocks and then go down. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. By the way, no one's been working on is vertical. So I might be able to dunk over your head. Oh, man. Well, I will be looking out for if you do end up dunking on my head, by the way, Noah. I will be waiting. I will be watching. I'll be waiting for that to happen, by the way. And if that day comes, of course. And then 1, 2, 3. Am I doing like 3-block gap or every third block? I need to find that out. 1, 2. Yeah, so it is 1, 2. And then 3 here. Cool. And then... Noah is most definitely 6'4". Oh, this is gonna be rough. I don't like this. I don't like this. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get through it. We'll get through it here. By the way, Natalie Wallace, welcome back. How are you doing today? Great to see you here. And then 1, 2, 3. I have to be very precautious because this is right above our little tunnel. I don't know what I'm going to do with the tunnel, to be honest. Are there any mods or just vanilla Minecraft? Mostly vanilla, but we do have a handful of plugins that we have on here as of right now. So we do have a handful of plugins that do apply to be on the server. And so, yeah, we also even like voice chat on here. We have a bunch of different stuff. So, yeah, it's a great deal of fun. And I hope, obviously, for those that are on the server, you guys enjoy the plugins that we do have. Even like a shop and whatnot, we do have as well. So, yeah, all in great fun. I'm hoping that this one does not have. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the corner here. By the way, Bart Got Life, thank you again so much for leaving some likes on the live stream. Thank you guys again so much for getting us to 20K likes. Also, big thank you to getting Nationers. If you guys have hit that follow button on TikTok, thank you guys again so much for getting us to 6,000 followers on there, by the way. And Sweet Tick, welcome in. I hope that you are doing well. Why are you breaking this? I am flattening this out right now. So that's why I'm placing a bunch of TNT in here currently. I need to break this all out. And I'm just kind of getting bored. And I need to do this at a faster rate. So let me show you guys what it looks like up top, just so you guys can get an idea of what we're doing. So this other side over here, this is already pretty much done because it was already pretty flat and it was mostly sandstone and sand. This is what we need it to look like. As of right now, it doesn't look like that. It looks like that. It looks like a work in progress. So I'm going through and I'm rigging up TNT to get things like this. So yeah, that is what we're working on as of right now. Ooh, that one's already done. I'm probably not going to touch that one then. I just feel like this is not going to be... I mean, this is the thing. There's caves. Oh, that creeper could set off a lot of things right now. Let's hope that creeper does not do that. And then, there we go. Cool. And yes, Camaro. Yes, we did get a lot done. For the most part, we've gotten a lot done. But yeah, I just need this all to be flattened. I need it to kind of be gone. 2, 3. In a way, in the kindest way possible. I need this to all be gone. You know what I mean? I would love to strip mine this and get it all done. Is that possible? Yes, it is very possible. We've done 100 by 100 block. This is just kind of like a elongated version of that. But we can't do it for everything, you know? So yeah, fortunately, we are going to have to resort to the TNT method here and then just fill in everything once we get it done. So I would like to actually see how this works. Do I set it up all at once and then let it go? Or what are your guys' thoughts on that? Because I even feel like some of this is maybe even a little bit too close, but I feel like keeping them closer is a lot better. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the blast zone is not going to be super big, you know? So I'm kind of conflicted on what I want to do there. So we will have to find out. The thing is once we get all flattened, we can kind of work on everything else. You know what I mean? Like we could kind of... Like I won't be too worried about... Oh, that was exactly the block. We won't be too worried about... Like I could just rebuild things too. So I think we're probably just going to have... Oh, I went to create it by accident. My bad. OP, apparently, if you click F3 plus, F4 plus 3, it takes you into create it, by the way. Depending on what version you were on before then. Oh, I did the same thing again? Oh, you gotta be joking me. I did the exact same thing again. But Camaro Frito, how was your day, by the way? And Sweet, Tig, welcome back. How are you doing today? Great to see you here. I mean, it just seems like a lot of... this, you know what I mean? Like a lot of different areas. By the way, Democracy Officer 100, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet, and as well as Camaro Frito, thank you so much for that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Much love out to both of you for hitting that follow button, and welcome in. Great to see you guys in here again. And also, are you doing your part, soldier? I'm doing my part for democracy by blowing things up, baby. And I just did the same thing again. Oh my God. Done the same thing so many times. It's stone. It's gray. It's not like a different block, so it is kind of hard to see. But I'm doing my part. Are you doing your part? That's what's most important, because you are technically the soldier. Oh, lovely. I even saw it too. I even saw it, man. By the way, Democracy, again, welcome, man. I hope that you're doing well and enjoying the stream. And, yeah, I don't know if I want to detonate this now. I feel like I should be a little bit more patient on the detonation. Oh, my God. I did it again. He sure is blowing up stuff. He has volunteers, by the way. Volunteers, want to make that very clear. They are volunteers, okay? They are volunteers. They work for Kuzcotopia Remastered LLC. Yeah, the muscular memory, I'm just breaking all the way down. It is kind of getting frustrated, I'm not gonna lie. By the way, salads are good. Thank you so much for that follow button, and welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Welcome in. Hope that you are doing well. Great to see you in here again. And most importantly, hope you're doing well. The muscle memory Camaro. And the whole thing is that entire thing is on it. Could do it one of two ways. Here's what I'm thinking. I do like the tactic that we were doing and building like these pillars to get them all the way down, if you know what I mean. I like that. I think we stick with that for a little bit. But what I'm thinking is even better. This is the block. So what I'm thinking is maybe even a little bit better is getting, like going 2 rows under everything and then filling it in. You know what I mean? So I think that's a better way, to be honest. If you ask me, that's a better way. So doing like 2, like going down here, going down 2, And then breaking 2 out. And then, yeah, filling these in with TNT. I think that. You could use a TNT duper, but we do not allow tupers on the server. If that makes sense. And then you go over a few. You break out. But yeah, no TNT dupers are allowed on the server. And there we go. Why? Because they're not allowed. We go one more. I think that, yeah, cool. Cool. So yeah, by the way, Aaron, I use Apex hosting myself. So yeah. Yeah, they're just not allowed. They're just not allowed. I mean, obviously we do have an application process. So yeah, sure, you might be able to make sure that, you know, people are using them good enough and like safely enough, but we'd rather just not have any incidences of that. You know what I mean? By the way, Aaron, if you'd like to join in, you can find the application to the Chunk SMP in the link in my bio, by the way. Yes, Renz, yes, we are using TNT finally. We're finally on it. Yeah, we are finally using TNT, by the way, Renz. And so, yeah, we're trying to get all the way through here. I'm sure this will open up at some point. It does. I'm going to go ahead and go here. Cool. Because I know that there's TNT there. There's TNT there. TNT there. And then TNT there. Okay, cool. Because I just want to connect these. I want to connect these because right now they're not connected. So, yeah. Can we shoot? Shoot, we can't use dupes. No. No. And yes, Renz, I want it to be done. I really want it to be done. I want it to be done. And so... We're hoping. I mean, yeah, you can't be just duping stuff, unfortunately. Oh, lovely. Oh, Jesus. I hate that I keep falling, man. It's really beginning to frustrate me. Jared, blow it up. I want to see some fire. I will, okay? Let me set the charges, okay? Let me set these charges. Let me set these charges here, okay? I need to set the charges real fast. Because you can't blow it up without having the charges, okay? You want to see democracy. That's exactly what I like to hear. Oh, my God. Yeah. But Blue, you need to break your dupe now. It'd be funny if somebody rigged the election. I'm sure it will happen. I mean, I'm the one counting the votes, so if anything is rigged, it's going through me. You know what I mean? Hopefully I don't fall. Okay. Okay, cool. Here we go. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to go up from here. Cool. 1, 2, 3. I'm willing to make this the final. Let me... Oh, that's so much TNT. I want to use all the TNT first, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if it's a rigged election, means it's full bribery. It absolutely means that. Let me tell you. Absolutely means that. I'm just going to go ahead and do this then. If I have to bridge, I'm just going to bridge with TNT. That's what I'm doing. I'm not building any more bridges. I'm bridging with TNT. So yeah, all the comments said it didn't work, and then the guy responded by saying sorry that he used a different design because his sucked. That is hilarious, boss. That is so funny. By the way, speaking of rigging, going through you got my 100 right, Jared. I didn't receive any money as of now. Did you read that before you built it? Always read before. After when I went through the comments to see why it didn't work. Oh, poor boss. Poor boss. Oh, thank you, Blue. Thank you. That's -1 vote for Neutron Mars. That's what that accounts to. Let's place all of the TNT that I have, and then we'll go boom, okay? That's what we'll do. Torches should be allowed to light them up since it's considered fire. Things in Minecraft that don't make sense. Oh, how many votes is that off? That's 6 votes off Neutron Mars for the $100 bribery. I will not be bribed. I think you're also missing a few zeros on top of that as well. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and place. We have how many more? We have less than 5 stacks left. And there's a way that I think we could do this. Oh yeah, because rigging is illegal, right? Yes. Can't have it. I will not stand for any hibble-doinking or anything of that nature in regards to that. As for now, here's what I'm thinking. Let me do like a this. Let me do like a zigzag. I want one that just runs right through here. You know what I mean? Right through here. I have a feeling I might lose some iron, but hopefully it's not a whole lot. Find you're at $100. There I added 2 more zeros. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate that. But bribery, of course, still very much illegal. How do you have so much gunpowder? We have a shop on the server, by the way. So if you have money, you can buy, obviously, like a shop or things from the shop. There we go. I just need to be able to walk fast. But yeah, Renz, I totally agree with you. Don't know why it doesn't. Don't know why it wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Don't know why it wouldn't. Let's go ahead and do... Oh, Spidey, I'm so sorry. Spidey, you saw nothing. You saw nothing. You saw absolutely nothing. Then I'm going to go here and do the same thing, I think. The TNT's on that level. Okay. I'm going to go here. I just want things kind of like somewhat next to each other. Oh, this is going to be so rough. This is going to be so rough. Damn capitalization, Minecraft, we doomed. Yes. We do have some things in the item shop, of course. We have some things in the item shop. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not good. We have 2 more stacks here, Nationers. 2 more stacks. So what I'm thinking is maybe adding some here. Maybe adding some here. In regards to... You know what? Get the frick out of here, dude! Now's not the time to be hibble-doinking me right now. I'm trying to play some TNT. Do you want to live or not? Can somebody sleep? Okay, cool. We'll go ahead and go down here. Left, right, left. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh, you're going to add some more zeros. I'm preferably before the decimal point is maybe where I'm thinking of those going. We'll sort something out. You know what I mean? Just hope the skeleton doesn't have a flame one boat. That would be like the worst way to go out. Like, and especially like a hardcore world, that would be like the worst way to go out. A skeleton with a flame bow and it like blows up your entire thing. That would be so bad. That would be actually awful. Okay, let's go here and let's oh my god. A freaking skeleton. I just got shot at, didn't I? Let's go here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and plant some in here as well. Okay. So wherever that leads up, we're gonna go here. You're right, 0, 0. Yeah, okay, exactly, because it's illegal. Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down now. You're picking up what I'm putting down. I do appreciate that, you know, as the, Get the frick out of here, dude. So unnecessary. Just so unnecessary. Skeletons are like haters or like trolls in the chat. They really are. They just like hit you once and you're like, ah! Kind of just, it's kind of like that. That's my reaction, you know? Okay, that's... Looks mostly primed. We're safe. The creeper did not blow up things. By the way, did somebody put their mic in a Pringles can? Is that what I'm hearing? Somebody have a Pringles can? There we go. I don't have a name tag. I do have the villagers for name tags, but I do not have any name tags so that I can easily go access. I'm sure the name tags are in one of 2 chests. But I'm about to blow stuff up. So that's where my mind's at here. We're going to blow some stuff up here, Nationers, okay? Blow it up, baby. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. Jared, can you fit your hand inside of a Pringles can? I believe I can. I think I used to be able to pretty well, but I don't know if it's possible now. I think I can, though. I think I can. I feel like this has been a very tested subject, apparently. Which kind of oddly enough, I feel like it's been a very tested subject. Okay, and then maybe we'll just place these ones on the surface. We'll just place these ones on the surface here. Those are too close. We'll just place them on the surface. They won't do much, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. All right, Nationers. You guys ready? You guys are all ready, right? You guys got your popcorn. You guys got your fireworks ready. You guys got everything you guys need. Okay, Nationers. Home C. I gotta place some stuff down. Oh, right. Yes, that worked, actually. I just realized I have another stack of this, actually. We'll keep, you know what? We'll keep this one next to us, just in case for next time, okay? Because I want to get this thing popping. Okay. Nationers, here we go. Here we go. Here goes the TNT. I'm going to go ahead and light this. Hopefully that blows up everything. Well, that's one way to do it. Yo, not gonna lie, a lot better. A lot better for what I thought. You know what I mean? Like, that was actually a lot better than what I thought it would be. A lot better. I lost, obviously, a lot of stairs. The entire tunnel is done for. A lot of things are done for, but man. Oh, that is completely gone. That is completely gone. You know, the stairs aren't the worst case. The stairs aren't the worst case. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the worst thing that could have happened. Like I said, we're going to lose a little bit of stairs here and there. We're fine. I showed Poor my valuable chest and she started organizing it. She's too into the organizing. Wait until she gets the plugin where you can auto-organize. Oh, gosh. You might not be able to talk. You might actually get some free time with her. You might actually be able to communicate with her instead of like being like, oh, here's this chest. It's unorganized. I need to organize. Honestly, really nice. Really, really nice. Because now, Nationers, we only need to go down maybe like 10 blocks instead of like 25 blocks. Where does this go? Let me also check. Ooh, beacon definitely did get destroyed. Beacon most definitely got destroyed. That's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. That's okay. That's just generally going to kind of happen. You know what I mean? It's going to kind of happen with the necessary firepower that we had. You know what I mean? It's just going to kind of happen. We'll light that up. Oh, gosh. Yeah, as you can tell, there's a lot of TNT that just kind of went everywhere. So, yeah. By the way, Adrian, thank you so much for the 13 roses. Much love out to you. And, of course, Nationers, our main goal is getting this all flattened. So, if we feel like things are getting all flattened, then that's what we're doing. Yeah, I'll try not to break another pickaxe. Oh, my goodness. Build a nuke. Can you send me your blueprints? Just absolutely just drop like a bunch of TNT on the area. That'd be so funny. This section definitely needs something here. And you know what? I'm happy to maybe like set up something here that's like somewhat safe. And then like continuing this way. I'm happy to do that. I'm really happy to do that. I feel like this would work. I just kept finding hurts and I just combined hurts me and causes me pain. His chest pained me. Yeah, I think the point was still valid, though. I will say. For even those, like, kind of getting meshed into one, I think it was still very valid. Let's see what we could do here. This should at least leave us with maybe, like, 10. Hello? Oh God. Oh God. Sounded pretty good if you ask me. Sounded pretty good. Got rid of one bookcase. Cool. Not that I'll be using that much, but it worked. It worked. And you know what? I'm happy about that. I'm going to go ahead and go here. I'm going to go ahead and go across this. You know what? Honestly, very happy about all of this. I was very against, like, using TNT. But you guys have convinced me. You guys have convinced me that it is the way. Okay? You guys have convinced me that this is the way. Oh, Jesus Christ. It definitely is a lot of progress all at once. Don't get me wrong. Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. I was wondering why some of this did not... I swear that there was like another section of this that didn't get blown up. So I'm glad that it did get blown up. Because man, oh man. Let me tell you, Nationers. Let me tell you. Tomorrow, this thing gets flattened. This thing gets entirely flattened, okay? This thing is going to get entirely flattened tomorrow. That I will promise you guys, okay? Oh, yeah. Obviously, all the little itsy-bitsy cleaning, that's going to be kind of rough, but, like, building up, raking a whole bunch of stuff. I like it. I like it. It's, you know, I'm willing to pay that price. By the way, Lamb Mama, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. Welcome in again. I hope that you are doing well. Great to see you in here. How are you doing today? Cool, cool, cool. By the way, Lamb Mama, hello, hello. How are you? You guys just missed the action. Just missed the action of all of the TNT that we just put in here. Could we have done this sooner? Maybe. Maybe. Will we have made a lot more progress? Maybe. Maybe. But now we have purpose. Now we can get... Now we can just start breaking things down. By the way, Lambum, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I'm doing well myself. Feeling good. Was working on this section, just trying to get it all flattened out. So very happy that we got this all down. By the way, Tristan for President 2040. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. I hope you are doing well, by the way, Tristan. Hopefully presidential campaigns are going well for you right now. The early goings of the presidential campaign for you, Tristan. But yeah, Reds, man, we are cooking with this, by the way. It's nighttime. I need to go to bed. Need to go to bed in the game here. Malembum and Tristan, great to see you guys in here. I hope that you guys have had a lovely Thursday. I know this week for me has gone by really fast. How was you guys this week? And also, Tristan, thank you so much for joining in. Glad that you love the shaders, by the way, my guy. I do appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much, Tristan. I do appreciate that. But man, yeah, we are cooking. We are cooking. Obviously, this front section is just kind of difficult. It's just kind of a lot. But for the most part, I'm very happy. A lot of blocks are just going to go to the void. They're going to get entity cleared. I'm completely fine with that. They'll eventually not stay. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that personally. I'm not like too upset. But now, you know what? I need to break without a care. I need to break these blocks without a care. You know what I mean? I need to get all of this overhang, you know, get all of this done. Just try and trim it up for right now. And also, Lambo, thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you again so much for tuning in. By the way, my guy, I hope to see you soon, obviously after the lurk. I do appreciate that a ton. But yeah, honestly, not a bad going. Renz, you have moved me to the dark side. I am your Anakin. You are my Emperor Palpatine, okay? I have joined the dark side because of you with the TNT. And also, Adrian, thank you so much for the 9 roses. Well, it's Carly. Welcome back. How you doing today? And Paul OG, how are you doing today, Paul? Welcome in. Great to see you in here. Hope my pickaxe does not break. That would be great. That would be fantastic. How many days played on the server? Pork, how many days have been played on the server? He does. And Carly, happy birthday to you. Nation, get some happy birthdays for Carly. Great to see you in here again. I hope that you are doing well. How was your birthday? Any plans? I know obviously it maybe landed on a Thursday, which maybe isn't ideal, but I'm sure maybe this weekend you have some plans, Carly. It blows things up a lot faster and less TNT. Oh, you might be right. I mean, next time we have to build something like this, that's probably not a bad idea. You'd have to pathfind them a little bit, but yes, probably not a bad idea. And also, where do you see the chat? Mostly on TikTok or on Twitch? Both pretty equally. I guess today I've been a little bit more in tune with the Twitch side, but I'm also pretty much in tune with both sides, just as equal. Mostly TikTok sometimes. Like if TikTok's popping off, then that just kind of varies throughout the stream, of course. So yeah, you might have to put a lot of animals around the area. Would it like stay in a finite area if that were to be the case? I don't know how the wither works with that. But happy birthday to you again, Carly. I hope that you're having a great day, especially on a birthday. I drove back to my hometown and surprised my mom. She rings. Oh my goodness, Carly, that is insane. What a week for your mom, by the way. That's absolutely insane. I'm happy for her that she gets to see her daughter. And then also get to ring the bell, which is absolutely amazing. Oh, I see what you mean, Renz. I see. Yeah, maybe that'll be something. It'll be a lot of setup, but I think it's very doable. And also, Paul, with the teleportation, Essentials allows you to set homes in different locations, a part of the world and across the world, so you can actually set a home there and TP at any given time that you would like, as long as you're not in combat, of course. Yeah, Renz, I didn't know that was a thing, but definitely makes a lot of sense that it would. Come on. What is she free from? I guess what type of cancer, if you don't mind me asking? I feel like you might have told me before, but I guess I'd rather not get it wrong if I were to touch on it. But yeah, Pork, how many days on the server in F3? I'll get you that answer, by the way, Tristan. Oh, did you tell me? When did you tell me? 25,000. Oh, okay, you did. My bad. I just guessed when I popped up chat. I didn't see it. Thank you, Pork. 25,000, by the way, Tristan. So yeah, it's been quite a long period of time, to be honest. Yeah, grateful to see that, people are playing on it. All of that good jazz, especially on the server. So yeah, it's been a ton of fun. It really has. It's been great in regards to the builds that we're working on. This whole terraforming process over the last 2 weeks has been a lot. Let me tell you that. So that's been a lot, but for the most part, feeling pretty good about everything. Like, oh, not the coveted sand. F the sand, man. Don't like the sand. Ruins the flow, ruins everything. That's gonna be annoying. That's okay. Let's hope that my pickaxe does not break. I'm gonna go ahead and get this section. I'm gonna get this section as well. I was kind of leveling it to a certain degree and whatnot, and then just kind of going through, cleaning up all of the janky pieces that it might be here. I'll get rid of this section, and then we'll go up and mend it real fast, by the way, Nationers. That's what we'll go and do. But Carly, happy for you. Happy for your mother. Happy birthday, by the way. I'm sure it's just a great week in general, so I'm happy for you and glad that your mom's doing okay after her fight. Cancer's such an interesting... it's so interesting. Like, it's so interesting. It's like, you hate that it is a thing, You hate it. But Carly, I hope that she's doing well. I hope that you're doing well. Glad to see that you're back with family, by the way. Happy to hear that. And of course, surprising her too. That's probably the biggest smile on her face too. So yeah, I hope that you just get to enjoy, assuming obviously through the weekend with her and family, loved ones, whoever that might be back in hometown, of course. Could be a lot of people, could be very few, who knows, but oh, do not want it to break again. Let me go ahead and go home see here. Oh, that's great, Carly. I'm glad. Happy tears. I'm happy to hear that. Because like you said, it was like a complete surprise. So she's probably like not expecting it. So that's really cool. That's really awesome. No string and no spider eyes. I'm going to keep my string here. And also, Chantel, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today? And Renz, I got to get to sleep. Got work tomorrow at 6 and have a great night. Can't wait to see the update tomorrow, Renz. Thank you so much. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your night, Renz, and sleep well, my guy. Much love again. Thank you again so much for tuning in, Renz. Much love, much love. I'll go ahead and sell this then. And all. There we go. And Chantel, welcome back. How are you doing today? Great to see you here. Yeah, Chantel, let me get my mending up, by the way. I need to get my mending up just a smidge here. And then we'll go back into the progress of it all. And Chantel, glad to hear that you're doing good. I'm doing well. Doing well. Finally, I just set up, for anyone wondering, I just set up my 3-monitor setup, which I'm super happy about. I've always wanted 3 monitors. So I'm really, really happy. It is weird having a monitor on my left. I don't like that necessarily. Not my favorite. I don't dislike it, but it definitely is not my favorite. For sure. But it works out well. I'm happy with, at least having it. Because it is nice for things what I have on the stream. And I'm like, oh, okay, like I could have my music over there. I could have like all the TikTok stuff over there as well. So it is kind of nice. Like things just generally are nice. So I'm not like cramming a bunch of stuff onto this screen and whatnot. So super thankful, super duper thankful for that. I also feel like I need to make this chat bigger. Oh, I like that. What about this? Unlock. Let's see. Let's see if I can just make you guys' chats bigger. Because right now they were kind of small. Oh, that's like a little bit too big, but I think it's actually generally okay. Because like I started the stream and it was very, very tiny, by the way. And I was like, yeah, I don't know about that one, but love to see it. Thank you guys again so much for being here. Let me go ahead. I need to go down and grab some paper real fast. And also, Cry, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you here. So yeah, I got a brand new monitor right in front of me. Obviously, I look like I'm on, like, I look like a kid sitting down. I need to add so much more sugarcane, to be honest, Nation. I need to add a lot. Because I need to be producing paper at, like, a mass rate. My tower is broken, so I got 2 extra monitors for the laptop. It's nice having 3 monitors. Yeah. I think I'll learn to love it a little bit more as I kind of get used to it. Like, it is still, like, a very new experience for me. But I think I'll generally like it, Paul. For sure. Great to hear, though. Always kind of just love to hear what other people have to say about the same kind of setup and whatnot. So yeah, Chantel, let me show you guys what we've been working on. Well, you are the same height as a kid. I'm 5'9", Noah. Okay, I'm 5'9". So that is what we've been doing. We blew that entire area up. And we are now just kind of mining it for the most part, trying to get it all flattened. It was just a lot. So I'm glad that we got some TNT in there and just like said, hey, we're getting rid of all of it. And very grateful for doing that. Obviously, some things broke the stairs. That's not too big of a deal. Some things obviously broke way down here. This is not too big of a deal. It's just smooth. It's going to break anyways. Not too big of a deal. Not too worried about that, of course. So yeah, just trying to get all of this. And yeah, so let me show you guys the front base of it. So that's the front side of it and all that good jazz. So that's Kuzcotopia up there. Those are the 2 giant llama statues in front of it. So this is what it looks like from a top-down view. This is what it looks like. And so this is what it looks like here. And with keeping that in mind, obviously we've added that entire circle there, semicircle that is. We've added the staircases, and of course staircase that's already leading down. I need to add staircases here. Yeah, I need to add staircases there and also there. That's what I need to do. So that's a few things that we've been working on. And yeah, it's been incredible. But Cry, welcome back. Noah, just to confirm, I am 5'9". Okay, I'm sure I'm probably the height of a kid, but I also, the camera angle's not helping with that. So yeah, right now I'm just kind of going through getting most of these things just kind of working, getting things nice and flattened out. We need to bring it to Y level 67. It's kind of the main goal here. And so right now I'm standing on Y level. Oh, that's this longer section than I thought. Y level 81. As you can tell, there was a lot of blocks, like even those ones that were a lot higher. So yeah, you could tell how long that was going to be. It was going to be around 25 blocks. And that's just for every line. That's like insane having to do that. Having to go down every single line and get things basically just all out of there and whatnot. The TNT, like I said, definitely helps a bunch. I will say the TNT definitely helps a bunch. And I've been really enjoying that. By the way, Sit Lolly, welcome back. How are you doing today? We'll probably just wait until this pickaxe needs mending again. That'll probably be where we stop at. That'll probably be what we do. Overall, hopefully no villagers lost their life. If they were caught in the explosion, we don't claim any damage. It's not property yet. And also, Lamb, welcome back from doing dishes, by the way, my guy. Great to see you in here again. Was it a heavy dish day? Let's go ahead and hop up here. Is it Lolly? Glad to see you here again. I am doing great as well. I do need to... One thing that I do need to do, and this might cost me a bit of money. Oh, it might cost me a bit of money. I'm sure I have the iron to do it, but I'd rather just spend the money for it. 16 is definitely not enough, but I do need to rebuild this. That I do need to do. What's the shaders called? Tristan, I'm using Complementary Reimagined. That is what I am using right now. I'm on the unbound setting of it, so if you do end up downloading Complementary Reimagined, there is an unbound setting that you can get. So how much do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm just going to buy like... I'll do that. I feel like that's good. 24. 24 seems like the right number. I like Mizuno. You like the shoe, Chantal? You like Mizuno shoes? Let's do there. We were one off. Very nice. Sell hand. There we go. Good job. Now that at least gives us a bigger radius to work with, which that's why I did it. Because I just need a bigger radius to actually work within. It also seems like maybe I forgot some blocks up here. Cool. Oh, the texture pack. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know too many texture packs, you know, like off the top of my head, you know. I don't have a encyclopedia for texture packs, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, let me know if you needed like me to send like a Dropbox link just in case that doesn't work, because it is kind of was a longer stream. We almost streamed for like 5 hours that day. So if things do not work, let me know. Cool. And yeah, just emptying stacking washer. Very nice. Well, hopefully it wasn't too bad. Hopefully things were nice and easy. Getting just nice, tidied, of course. Especially heading into a good old Friday. Love to see that. My dad bought pizza today. Felt weird because it felt like a Friday, but my dad bought Papa Murphy's pizza for the family. So we ate some. Me, my mom, and my dad. So we ate some. And yes, by the way, Owen, have you applied to be on the server? By chance, Owen. If you have, then I will make sure to get back to you this weekend. So yeah. Owen, I believe I seen yours in there, by the way. Maybe I didn't, but maybe I did. But Owen, if you'd like to apply, head over to the link in my bio. You can actually apply to be on the Chunk SMP. So if that interests you, if you feel like the Chunk SMP is somewhere that you would like to be, then go ahead and head to the link in my bio, and you'll find the Chunk SMP application in there. By the way, Owen. Cool. And then, yeah, I'm just going to kind of get most of this pretty flat and pretty even for right now. kind of my main goal, is doing that. I need to get a lot of these floating areas just kind of generally gone. This area, like the downwards, by the way, was a really, really good idea. Like, that was really good. I just don't know which way to come from. I'm probably going to come from the far side over here. As you can tell, there was an explosion here. If you guys could not tell, there was definitely an explosion here. Yeah, I just need to get rid of all of these floating blocks and whatnot. And I love the mesa because I love that it's layered, so you kind of like know what layer you're on without knowing what layer you're on. You know what I'm saying? It is very helpful, I will say. Parkour. There we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. Oh, that is not close enough, Nationers. That is not close enough. Cool, there we go. Don't care about the blocks so much. Does the server have a limit? Technically, 25 is technically the number that, like, it shows on the server list, but I can change that at any time. I could change it to 26, I could change it to 2, I could change it to really any number that seems fit. 25 is just more or less so, like, nothing really overpowers the server, of course. But that was, I just felt like 25 was, like, a good number, you know? 25 was, like, a solid number. And that's just like solely playing at once. Like, we have over 70 members added in. Some people don't play. Some people are on. And we're invited, but we don't play anymore. And some are just like legacy. Like, they've watched me forever at a certain period of time. Hey, if you ever want to come back, you're more than welcome to. And, yeah, as for like people, I think when there becomes too much of an influx of applications, I might just have to, like, send out my formal invites and have no more application, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Blue Egg would never play. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize, like, half the people left. Noah, Pork, I didn't even realize. I guess I don't look at the in-game chat a whole lot. Because I'm looking at my own chat and wondering how I can read it, you know what I'm saying? But, no, in full honesty, there'll probably become a point in time where, like, I just might have to invite people on. Hopefully by then, like, there is at least a server of people that, like, you can join in at any time, even if it isn't the chunk. I do think it would be confusing, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I have 2 different servers, you know, I could see the kind of confusion from one's perspective. Being like, I'm on the chunk now. Well, not really. Not really. Sell hand all. Sell hand all, 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 sell hand all. There we go, baby. So yeah, that's just kind of a little, I guess background on kind of what that process looks like. Everyone that is on the server has applied. So yeah. Oh my gosh, Nationers. Woo, here we go. And also, sketch and stuff, what is good? We are still flattening out this area as of right now. That's what we're working on for the most part. We're just flattening out this area. Getting it nice and ready for tomorrow. We're at wine level 80, which seems like it's not a lot, but we actually, excuse me, we did do a number on. I will tell you that. So we are just flattening some stuff right now. Just trying to get things prepped for tomorrow, of course. So yeah, that's what we are working on. And yeah, nothing too much other than just flattening out the area. I love to play, but college is kicking. Yeah. And don't feel like even if you apply and like get added, like don't feel like you have to play like right away. Like you can still apply and at least let me know that you're interested in joining in. And maybe when the time's right, you get accepted, whitelisted, all that good jazz. So yeah, maybe if you find that to be of great value to you, you never know. Whatever your plans are. Because like I understand. I know I got some people in, you know, even high school too. You know, I understand that they're probably not going to play like all the time. They got to get homework done. You know, they got to get calc, got to get algebra, homework, trigonometry homework done. I understand, you know. So yeah, where's the opening here? I'm going to go ahead and segment this out, I think. What's high school? I would never know what that is. Blue League is actively, he's on that career path right now, let me tell you. He's He's working 8 jobs before graduating high school, all at once. Who would you think would win in an oiled up contest, Kim Jong-un or LeBron James? I'm gonna have to say Kim Jong-un because I feel like he does that already. You know what I mean? Oh, actually, I believe Blue League would win that. The oiled up... What contest is it? Just like an oiled up wrestling match? I feel like Kim Jong-un's got some, like, weird things going on. He's not, like, a normal guy. Or just human. Like, it's not a guy thing. It's a human thing. It's weird. It's really weird. But I guess, you know, maybe I do throw Blue into that. I feel like he's got a big shout in that. Bird of Judgment, welcome in and welcome back, I believe. Great to see you here. Hope that you're doing well. Home C. Let's see. Got a bit of room in there. This thing's going to be ticking for so long, by the way, Nationers. It's going to be ticking. It's going to be ticking. It's going to be tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. So yeah, Nationers, this is all of the progress that we have as of right now. And like I said, one of the main things, obviously, is to get all of this trimmed up, get it all flat. It is going to be ridiculously cool once this thing is all done. I promise you, I know it's been a long process. I promise you, once this thing is entirely done, it's going to look so cool. I promise. Trust the process, okay? It looks funky. There's going to be points where I'm just like, man, that's, it's going to look pretty rough, okay? But we're going to persevere. We're going to get through all of the tough times. We're going to get through all of the tough times, okay? And we will persevere and we will get this thing flattened. It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot. What's my favorite build that I've ever built, by the way? If that is so, it would have to be the build that I'm working on right now. That is definitely one of my favorite builds. By far. By far. There's not much that could beat that, to be honest. That's just coming from like a legit guy that loves to build. Not much that could beat that, if you ask me. Like, not much. By the way, Chantel, see you next stream. Thank you again so much for stopping by. I hope college continues to go well for you. And of course, hopefully everything in life has been going smoothly for you, Chantel. Much love again, and I hope you have a great night. I don't like this gap here. It's a dungeon gap, so it's not like I made that. Like, I'd be a little bit more, like, upset if I made that. But it is just a dungeon gap. Seems to be a lot of sand here. Let me get rid of all the sand here. Because having to deal with the sand is not fun. I'll tell you that right now. Like, I get, like, why it's here, but, like, there's just sand on sandstone, and I break the sandstone, and the sand falls, and... Not too fun. Not too fun. I need a yawn, Nation. I'm getting, quite tired. I'm not gonna lie. Quite tired. It has been a very long day, and I need to do a few things, but for the most part, feeling pretty good. Oh, this poor person's bed. Oh, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough. Yeah, there's the sea pickle. There's the pot. Oh, lovely. Let's go ahead and go there. Yeah, that's rough. But Nation, if you guys are watching the stream, oh my God, did I just hit that villager? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to hit that villager. Does he have a job? He probably doesn't have a job. If you guys are watching the stream, love to know if you guys are here. Can't wait for the auto sorting. Yeah, I'll probably add it roughly like after this. Like, give me like a few moments after this to get regrouped. I'll install it, and then I think I just need to make sure that the plugins all work. So that'll remind me to get rid of Blue's TP, and that will just make sure that everything runs smoothly. So yeah, if you guys are watching on TikTok, would love to know where you guys are watching from. Love to know where you guys are watching from. whether that's Nebraska. From LA, Zilali, very nice. Very nice. By the way, Shelly Me 99, thank you so much for hitting that follow button, Shelly. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet, by the way. Much love out to you. But LA, very nice. Very, very nice. I know there's a lot been going down there in certain parts of LA. Obviously not every part of LA. Like the entirety of LA is not burning down, but Palisades, Eaton Fire, a lot of that kind of ravaged through a lot of these areas. Yeah, I've seen a lot of wildfires in my time, especially because here in Washington, we have a lot of wildfires. Oh my God, we have a lot. We've been very lucky the past few years. So yeah, by the way, Zuckzuck Goose, what is good? First time watching, are you? What am I working on? Zuckzuck Goose, welcome in. I believe this is your first time in on Twitch, if I'm not wrong. I believe that I recognize your name from even just following or from TikTok as well. But right now I'm trying to flatten out an area for a build. So basically there's this area out over there that's flattened. We're just trying to flatten out every element of that as of right now. Oh, and Zam, our Lamb Mum, very cool. Does New Zealand have states? Because I know Australia has states. But I guess my question is, does New Zealand have states? Is that a thing? Sell hand all. But yeah, big part from LA. We're at in LA. I know you said big part. I know, I guess, depending on where. Because LA is generally big. But I hope that you're safe, of course. Okay, cool. Cool Lamb. I knew it was a lot smaller. Like, state of Providence, just because I know, like, Canada has, like, 11 provinces. Even if it is just, like, one country. Which I don't exactly know how they fully operate as provinces versus states. And then the other portion to it is like Australia has like 5 states and whatnot. So yeah. Yeah, maybe do you have any provinces? Because obviously United States, we do have like states here. That's kind of obvious. But also, what plugin do you use? Looking amazing. Have been trying to play around with them. Yeah, so right now I'm using a launcher. I'm using a fabric launcher with Iris and Sodium for the shaders. And basically I'm using that on the server. I'm using Complementary Reimagined, which makes things look really real. And that's what I'm using right now. I'm using Complementary Reimagine for our... What is it? How would you say it? How would you describe it? The look and feel, if that makes sense. So yeah, you could use even Optifine to install these shaders too. I just have a lot of things working all at once, so I need something a little bit more powerful with Sodium and Iris to help me with that. And yeah, Zuckzuck, we are on a server actually, so we do have a bunch of different plugins on here. If you want to see the plugin list, that will be in the bottom left of what we're using. Anything in red, does not work, other than the World Region Guard. That actually does work. So highly recommend Sodium and Iris. Yes, highly recommend it. Like, you could also get just like the same zooms. You could get all of that with mods on your loader and whatnot, Caleb. Why does the sea lanterns glow and reflect like that? That is because of the shaders that I'm using, by the way. And also, Fate420, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. Much love out to you. Hope you are doing well. Welcome in again. Welcome in, Fate. And Caleb, thank you so much for that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. Much love out to you. I prefer the zoom mod over Optifine. Yeah, I do too. Like, I like that it gives us like a zoom. You know what I'm saying? And Freaky Joshy, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Much love out to you. I hope that you are doing well. Great to see you in here. Hopefully I do not break my pickaxe. I'm just going to try and get this last thing leveled out and kind of see where we're at. Oh, yes. I was going to say, I remember I knew that I was able to change the zoom. Whatever the standard zoom is what I like. I like that. Cool. And also, by the way, Faye, if you'd like to apply to be on the server, there is an application in the link in my bio, by the way. Cade, welcome back. Welcome back, by the way, Cade. How to go grab some snacks. Let's go, Cade. Let's go. What snacks did you grab? Okay, so from here, Nationers, this is what we got going. We have flattened everything up. Oh, I went degraded by accident. We have flattened everything up to 78 for the most part. There's a few things, obviously, like that area right there that still needs to go down, but we are roughly about 10 blocks away from getting this fully flattened. So it is a lot, I will say. It is a lot, but I think tomorrow we could get this all down. I think we might have to use some more TNT. But I think generally we can get this all down, Nationers. It's going to be a long process, but tomorrow, for anyone that doesn't know, I go live at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'll probably also go live then, maybe at 5 at the earliest. But tomorrow, we're going to clean up all of this. We're going to get everything going down all the way to the very bottom, of course. And that will be a ton of fun. So yeah. By the way, some jalapeno kettle chips and the new monster, very nice. Are they Miss Vicky jalapeno? My dad tried the jalapeno ones of those, and they were really spicy. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and add those in there. One thing that I do need to do is I need to go home V. I need to get this pickaxe mended here. Pickaxe has got to get mended. Go ahead and add all of those. So yeah. Oh, very nice, Faye. I do play on Java. So that is on PC, by the way. Oh my God. Oh my God. Didn't mean to do that, my guy. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry for that. I did not mean to do that. Oh, okay. It's just a kettle brand. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I've tried Miss Vicky's maybe once or twice, but I haven't tried them a whole lot. Let's go ahead and go there. Hopefully I got all of the XP that I need. XP, XP, XP. This guy, yeah, he's not open. This guy's mad at me. I'm sorry. He's mad at me. I accidentally hit him, by the way, so he's a little upset. The volunteers are a little upset, let me tell you that. We'll go ahead and go here. Let me go home A. Let me go home A here. Yeah, I didn't mean to. It was a complete accident. Our Kuzcotopia Remastered LLC, luckily, I think we have a clause in there that if they were to try and get back at us for any physical harm, it just directly gets nullified. That's a part of their contract, I believe. I will need a zombie soon. There's a bunch of zombies that spawn up top. I put torches there for now, but I'll keep doing them. I'll probably grab one and get everything sorted out for that. Oh, I get the Miss Vicky ones every time I get Subway, though. Yes. What do you need for it? So you do need to get a zombie into try and get them in a boat, name them so they don't despawn. What you need to do is you need the zombie to hit the villager, that villager to turn into a zombie villager. What you then need is to make a bunch of weakness potions and then also a bunch of golden apples, just normal golden apples. You will then splash golden apple, right click immediately, and then they'll start shaking like vigorously, and yeah, you'll know that the process. Wait about like 3 to 5 minutes and then they'll turn into the great upgrades and whatnot. So yeah, Nationers, that is the progress that we got, by the way. Why would you want to do that? For cheaper trades. So I'll show you what the cheaper trades do. And it only works for you. It only works for the person that it's for, which is kind of difficult because, like, this guy, see how 24 is usually for this paper? It's actually 19. All of these are 1. This is all for cheaper trades, if that makes sense. So, yeah. That's kind of the main purpose of it. So, only 10 more levels. We're about 3/5 of the way there. We will have to do something with, where is it at? With this. We will have to do something with this. This will be pretty interesting because I kind of shaved this all out. Oh, so if you cure them, yes, if you cure them, then they do get cheaper trades. Yes, which is lovely, which is like the best part, which is like everything that you ever wanted. So yeah, like I said, we will have to do something about this. Getting things just kind of trimmed up and whatnot. I think we can get that done tomorrow. But yeah, super duper excited for it. Nationers, thank you guys again so much for tuning into today's stream. I'm going to go ahead and go AFK for a sec just so that I don't die. But Nationers, thank you guys again so much for tuning in. If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that follow button. Join the nation today by doing so. Also, make sure to get some 07s up in chat. Get some 07s up in chat. And some pieces up in there as well. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. You guys are absolutely amazing. Fate, a lot of people have asked me to play that, so that is definitely on my list of things to play in Minecraft. By the way, Nationers, 25,000 likes. You guys are absolute legends. Thank you guys again. Hopefully you guys like the new setup. Obviously, I gotta kind of continue to adjust the camera, but overall, it's a pretty good process. Nonetheless, Nationers, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and hope to see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for another live stream. Have a great one, Nationers. Have a great night. 07 and peace. Peace. I'm sure my mother just